I am very awkward around people I've never interacted with much. I've met all of you approximately somewhere within the past several hours, and that is not something that I'm used to.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
And
It's fine.
Yep. Used to us.
And we poured it on an interesting collection of ridiculous personalities.
In like a year. You get used to us in like a year.
You guys get used to it.
Alright.
I'm still not used to you guys.
Was there a history search of how to be in a parliament in my fucking Google history?
Ask yourself that.
Yes.
How do I be Freaky? You're well versed in politics, right? How do I become a member of the parliament?
Well, you would first need to cultivate a political career and then begin campaigning for yourself to be voted in. You would also need
See,
to be
this is
a
why I
British
stopped
citizen.
doing politics. It got too much too fast.
You started politics?
Well, okay. So I did no. Well, okay. Here's the thing. I did a lot of courses, and then I started doing politics in one thing, and then I switched hardcore over to law and forensics just because like it got to a point, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is too much. I'm going backtrack. Mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, just curious. What kind of scores do I need to get into get a college degree in politics? You know,
Doing very well, not the basics.
Do I need physics? Because I'm pretty bad at that.
I think whether you need it or not is irrelevant because we live in a society where you need the piece of paper. Yet they don't listen to the fact that the people that hand out the piece of paper.
I mean, you're kind of right.
Yeah, but the people who hand out the pieces of paper refuse to give them to you unless you have a general understanding of a bunch of things you're not going to use in the thing you want the piece of paper for.
Yeah, why is that? Like, it makes no sense.
Because they want to get more money out of you because you wouldn't need 8 years of schooling to be a medical doctor if you didn't need to go through all the other colleging first. It's for money. It just is for money.
Alternative plan, force my mom to marry a member of the parliament so that I can get a head start on that.
I'm just like, yeah, no, I'll force my mother to marry somebody already in parliament.
How could you?
What?
How could you, Ghost? I was going to be your
Hey,
stepmom.
Freaky, sorry, unless you're a political figure, I can't let you marry my mom.
I don't know. If I go and say something political online, will that make me a political figure?
Oh, Jesus, man. No, dude. You have some followers on Twitter.
I don't have followers.
I mean, that worked in Italy.
Do I have followers?
Here we go. Nick, what did I tell you about Italians?
I don't know.
What?
Man, I am. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, we're weird.
Don't worry. None of us are still out. I used to Ghost even after 3 years. We don't understand him.
Damn. Dragon Lords is a bit of a mess right now, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. I got like 1 month left of my test jobs, so...
Guys, quick, let's just hit reset and just start over.
No, I have so many. I've been...
Same characters.
So many things.
Same characters. Same characters.
But without all the things.
Oh, yeah.
No, but like the character, I just revealed the main like character plot. I can't reset that shit, and you guys pretend to be surprised about it.
None of us were listening.
Oh, that's so
Ooh, damn. That's rough, buddy.
That was too cold.
Oh, that hurt me. Holy hell.
Sorry,
that
I'm grouchy because yesterday's
once.
session got cancelled and the game that I was supposed to play today also got cancelled.
Oh, that's rough. Sorry for your loss.
Buddy.
This is Freaky. He's the harbinger of negativity in this group.
Yes, I'm King Salinus, Lord of Salt Mountain.
Greetings.
Just ignore him.
Well, you can try
by the way,
to...
something freak.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I.
I was gonna say you could try to ignore me, but I have the brain cells, so...
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? I've tried.
Just as a bit of a heads up, like for Dragon Lords, Freaky will tell you I'm like one of the few DMs that will actively attack a player when they are at 0 HP.
Yeah.
That is,
So have fun with that.
again, as I've said, Tomb of Annihilation, low-key, I'm just like, no, there is, with this composition and the absolute amount of bullshittery that we come up with, we just won't die. I'm tired. Where is a game where I can face possible death? Because I am not ready here.
Note the being
and
in
you have missed. Then you've missed. You should have been in Curse of Strahd. Crits always do max damage. And that leads to many deaths, including the first
berserkers.
one, due to PvP.
If you don't know, I'm not usually like this. Curse of Strahd changed me into a new man.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I had a homebrew rule in Curse of Strahd, and an Archon, which is Tuar. But in you know how normally when you get a crit, you double the dice rolled.
Yeah.
So a great sword instead of 2d6 is 4d6. My crit roll is max damage plus normal dice roll. So instead of 4d6, it's 12 plus 2d6.
Oh yeah, that sounds exciting as hell.
It is
until as quickly as possible.
Until you go.
It is until the 7 or 6.5 tall Slavic murder woman crits inflict wounds on a level 2 PC for 46 damage.
Or
honestly, I was about to say, I know that is somebody here. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't even be mad at it. I'd just be like, yeah, no,
Ghost should.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
The Warforged Artificer with 27 AC goes around.
Which one of your? Who was this? Which character
this
of yours?
Is Sprocket.
I was about to say this sounds like Sprocket, but I'm not sure. Because
Sprocket got his ass kicked in Curse of Strahd.
I tried to eat their reactions so everyone else can run. I got.
Oh, that's very Sprocket.
Was that the
That
game
is Sprocket down to the core.
He's talking about
Wait,
the
hold on.
Berserker fight.
Was that the session where you rolled 17 nat 20s?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was about to say it sounds like it. Astro.
Yes.
Is this is this the group that you had done that you had been doing Tomb of Annihilation with initially?
Yes.
I have to know. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. The reason I ask is because we engage in some conversations and whatnot. I've heard some stories. I think Astro knows all of my stories though, at least the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
More than.
As you told about the time, I started a war with goblins and killed like half the party.
Oh, that. I'm still mildly angry at you, but it led to the Smith, so I'm happy.
I could have murdered you all, but I decided I did not want to kill 2/3 of the party just for an opportunity to do proper military tactics with a whole tribe of goblins at my command.
That's okay. I have to bring that up to Zadian next time. I have to. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
We call it the Yell the Arc incident.
Amazing.
It was the first major thing that ever happened to the school.
Yeah.
And nothing stays the same afterwards.
More than 20 player characters died in Curse of Strahd.
Yeah,
many of us dying more than once.
Motherfucker. That was half of mine. I had to write like 2 paragraphs a week for a new character.
So what happens is
You're just
Ghost makes a lot of chaotic weirdo characters. And I was playing
I don't do that anymore.
You're definitely trying to make characters that aren't like that.
I was about to say it.
But so I was playing the Slavic Murder Witch, the 6/3 Slavic Murder Witch Teal in that game. Who does not handle stupidity to the point of causing endangerment very well. Let's just put it this way, my character killed Ghost's character over 5 times.
Yeah.
Once.
To be fair,
then gets killed again.
To be fair, one of them, his character was trying to mug yours.
Yeah, that's true. Who pointed a gun at Teal and said, "Give me the axe," when Teal was already or dropped the axe on the ground. Teal was literally going to give it to him, and Teal took exception to
I was
that.
at 1 HP. I was panicked. You keep killing my characters. I have had to have some caution after all those characters.
3 things.
And
1,
also,
who had no way of knowing that. 2, I was literally giving you the axe and being nice. I have done nothing aggressive. And 3, stop making your characters ones that antagonize me.
I haven't. Let me put it this way. His next character died. He had his first character, and they died in the death house. His next character died because you know Curse of Strahd. It's a mist-ridden shit. It's a mist-ridden shithole. Nobody's happy.
Fuck.
Yep.
He goes up to the Burgermeister of Vallaki is like comes out, meets them, and he's like trying to do business with him, and he's the Burgermeister, he's the mayor, so he's got like 20 guards with him. And his name is Velakovich. And what does Ghost do?
Oh no.
Calls him Velako bitch.
He got etubertated by like 20 guards.
You know what? That sounds like something that Dante would do.
You missed out one. You missed out one very important fact, that every time a character dies, he gets revived.
Not every time.
And then who? Well, yeah, and then that character, after being fucking shish kebabbed by 20 guards, we got revived. The guards were away. This motherfucker, Freaky Skull, tried to fucking
carve out his collarbone.
My neck bone, collarbone, while I was still alive at 1 HP.
Teal didn't care.
Oh boy.
I had to deal with the hag. I had to carry it through.
Yeah, he pissed off some hags as well.
Yeah, and I was given
fun.
And I was given express implications from the hag. And
anyways, that was my old ways. I would never do that again. I've clarified this multiple times. I'm playing wizards now, all smart characters.
I'm playing wizards.
Ghost is action.
We also tried to kill this party once.
Just like, no, I can do no wrong. I'm playing wizards now.
Yeah.
Well, we almost succeeded.
To be fair, Ghost has been doing a lot better with his characters, so it's been.
Oh yeah,
nicer.
In Curse of Strahd, Astro's characters and Ghost character, they hatched a plan to kill the rest of the party because
you need.
I forget. Was it No at that point, or was it still Teal?
It was No.
Yeah. Because Freaky had like a.
It was the skeleton.
Because Freaky had a skeleton as his character, and Heyday's character was like a
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, who is also rather friendly with the hags, and Ghost's character overheard them talking something about sacrifices. And so they figured, oh, she's going to sacrifice the rest of the party. We need to kill them.
Well, no. They heard specifically that they were going to sacrifice me, especially Boxrot's character, November.
Oh, yeah, we made a joke like we could give them which character was it at that time? It was.
That was not. You said that in character.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The characters were making like Honey said. Oh, we could always give them Gus character. Which I can't remember what the character was. Which character it was.
Also, you gotta remember that my current character there came from the same setting as a Freaky's character, and that
was that Monty?
Freaky's character is a fucking.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, you came from Forgotten Realms, so you knew about the
Teal Spirit.
Yeah, and about the Queen's Guard, what they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my.
So they tried.
Party killer.
So they were gonna kamikaze bag of holding inside bag of holding the entire party.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Luckily, Payday's character had a held action, and she smacked one of them out of Astro's character's hand. They had this fight in the middle of a shop, by the way.
Yeah.
Just.
That's even better. Even better.
Yeah. The owners were in the back room.
Yeah, Freaky's character said, "Get in the back. My group is gonna have a conversation." And just this old woman and old man were like, "All right, you're a big scary man wearing a skull mask. We're just gonna leave now."
My character could not speak, so it was literally a chalkboard. You will want to go into the back room.
Freaky loved making that noise.
I did so much. I am the retriever.
It's a good noise. It's a good noise.
Yeah, it's the chalkboard.
Doing like sound effects and shit for characters is just there's something about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I never got to the point because that character was supposed to ascend at one point and like get speech and stuff like that. I never got to, so it's gonna be like I spent the whole game doing. This one is designated Reclaimer. We are to clear out this room. Just things like that. Like I would make the chalkboard sound and speak in the
Also, at the time, Monty had a curse because he died, so he can't read the chalkboard.
Yeah, poor Monty.
Oh yeah, his eyes fell out.
Yeah, the Queen's Guard.
You ever just have your eyes fall out?
Yeah.
Oops.
They melted out of his skull into goop. He kept it in a bottle.
Hey, I put them in the bottle.
Yeah.
Safekeeping.
And the Queen's Guard was supposed to ascend at some point and speak, and I was gonna have it talk like the fucking monolith soldiers from Stalker. Don't give in.
Oh, that's
Gather
amazing.
around, go to left. Right, kill them, take their hits. Slack Vyakti. I was gonna drop all of that on the party, but Strad got scared and banished it.
You got pissed.
He did get pissed by the same pushed out like a bitch.
Yeah.
That's cheating, man. You're not in a character who's almost a demigod.
No, I didn't. Like the Queen's Guard?
No,
Teal. I mean, it was Teal's a warlock patron. The Teal spirit is warlock patron level.
No, like if you slightly fucking mess with her, right, and then it boils down to a fight. If I win, my character will be haunted by white pale ladies for the rest of his life. That's fucked.
You will be marked as an enemy of the Teal spirit. You will not be hunted. That just means you probably don't want to go to Icewind Dale. That just means don't go to Icewind Dale.
Your character won't be hunted. Your character's children and their children will be hunted.
Yeah. Let's put it this way.
You see what I'm dealing with, Nick?
Ghost.
That's so good in the game.
Same thing would apply if I was a Vecna cultist. It's no different than pissing off any other warlock.
By the way, Boxrat says he's ready to start.
Oh shit, he's actually here? He's been so quiet.
Yeah, because we've been talking.
Boxtrots.
We have been here. I'll mute myself.
You know Boxtrots is way too polite to interrupt us.
Yeah, but he's the DM. It's his job to interrupt us.
Waxy. You get Boxtrots?
Oh yeah, Boxtrots is a furry, by the way. You want his Instagram?
Ghost, you're a fur.
Just out him like that, just immediately.
Man, it's so sad that Cam fucking died this session.
No. I will never forgive you if you kill Kale. The fascist leader, no. Also, he has not, outrightly said like he is a fascist. This is just like a long-term plan from me. If shit goes down and I go to Dark Timeline, he will be a fascist in the Dark Timeline.
How with the advent of Fortune, everyone has Dark Timeline for their character now.
Oh, because Freaky started writing multiple times. Because you guys love Fortune so much, so I'm like, I'm gonna write multiple timelines of Fortune so you guys can have more Fortune.
I heard you like Fortune, so I write more Fortune so you can have Fortune while you Fortune.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have like,
and then
her best Fortune has completely given up and is going to make this world know true pain Fortune. You can have brightest timeline was never cursed by despair Fortune. You could have darkest timeline drug addict sadness Fortune who's waiting to die and might go fiend warlock should certain things happen. Depends on the events.
Hey Nick, wanna make a character together? I promise my ideas are not as chaotic as these people say.
I mean, that's one of my weirder ones. I could bring in Nigel Hume Man, who is a very unfortunately named human battlemaster fighter.
I love telling people the guard's house story.
Oh. Yeah.
You remember that one, Ghost? So in Archon,
blacked out drunk.
In Archon, the very first couple of sessions, the very basic thrust of like the very first few sessions was, hey, there's a cult that worships like the four elements, like earth, air, water, and wind. Like they're an evil cult that's trying to like take over the world and like, Team Magna that shit. So they go to a mine which was taken over by the Earth sect, which is like one of the most profitable mines in the world and like the world's largest supplier of adamantium. So you can guess why like the Earth cult might want it or people might not want them there.
Yep, understandable.
So there's this great big giant raid, and they're successful, and they get an artifact that's unimportant. They go back to the town where like they were all, posted up, like gathered for the mission. And Ghost decides, we just killed a bunch of evil cultists. Some of them probably lived in this town before, the things happen.
Which is very reasonable thinking.
So Ghost. So I'm going to find the nearest empty house I can find and break in.
I'm going to be honest, that was a blunder. My character has amnesia and mental problem.
Ghost. So he does this in the middle of the day, in the middle of the street. And people stop him and they ask, hey, you're trying to break into that house. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I live here. Oh, you live with Guardsman Nick? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cool. How do you know him? I'm his brother. Oh, I didn't know he had a brother. That's neat. How long are you in town? And like it went down this weird rabbit hole of him pretending to be drunk or crazy and saying he's plowing Nick's wife or like Nick is plowing his wife, or so. I don't even remember anymore. And like it got to the
this went from 1 to like 100 really fast.
And it got to the point where Ghost is yelling out of character at the commoners because they're like, "You're very confused and acting very weirdly. We're gonna take you to the temple to get to see if you need help." And he's screaming, "Just leave me alone! Stop trying to be friendly.
Stop trying to help me."
And it was so funny.
There's the 15 Tabaxi
prostitutes. To be fair, William never confirmed that was a cultist house or not.
It's a guardsman's house.
Remember when I ended up your
warlock patron? Remember when I like predicted that the tomb seller guy was like the bad guy in Curse of Strahd, and I was right.
Yeah. And that was months after the house incident.
Also, we killed all the Elf Cult. Why would there be more?
No, I think he wanted to see if there was any evidence left behind.
Yeah, it goes into it was a good idea, but
which is that's a fair. That's a fair thing
to be let in. Why the hell did you try and pretend to be drunk?
Because like he had no idea what he was doing, and like that's the easiest way to pretend to be confused.
See, Nick, you remember when we talked about mental barriers? Yeah, I put a mental barrier around Comical, so I can't hear him right now.
This is why we love Ghosts.
I am the resident joke here.
Are you good, Boxstrats?
Boxo.
He said he said he's fine to play when he's here, but apparently he's having connection issues like normal.
Yeah, that's why we're worried. I've crafted myself into a pickle tarnished. I'm Pickle Gotch. I Pickle Gotch. Hey, I noticed Godric was trending today, so casually cuts off an arm. I would like to use the bonus action. Pathetic. Oh god. When will Boxtrots come back from the war?
I'm Pickle. I don't even get that joke, but it's really funny.
In Elden Ring,
say that, man. You'll have the PTSD again.
the first story boss, like big story boss in Elden Ring, is Godric the Grafted, who is like, he's part of the Divine Bloodline, so he's technically a demigod, but he's like the weakest, most pathetic, diluted of them all. And he didn't like that, so he's like, I'm gonna use this medical magic technique we have called grafting to just put a bunch of people's limbs and hearts and shit on myself so I become more powerful. And then he goes mad with that power, and he's like trying to graft a dragon onto himself when we find him.
Creepy.
Yeah. Halfway through the fight, he cuts off his own arm, rams it into the spinal column of the dragon, and rips the whole head off, and then uses the head to breathe fire on you.
Kind of sick, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's an awesome fight with awesome music. Elden Ring is great.
I want to play it, I just never have the time.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, really.
It's worth it.
I will eventually make time for it, but today is not that day.
I've had it for a week, and I've already logged 86 hours.
Yeah,
dedication.
You were telling us how you played 15 hours in a single day.
Yeah. I get like that with new games, especially when I have time. I wonder
what... you're muted. If you're good, just unmute and let us know.
I wonder what...
When you get the chance to.
Almost.
Oh, and he's gone.
Yeah, his Boxtrots come back from the war.
Oh, and he's back.
The Connection Wars.
Guys, this is supposed to be a secret section.
Yeah, well, we use it for connectivity.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Huh. I forgot. I didn't even realize we were in the Secrets channel.
Like, what if we were in the middle of writing the fascist manifesto and you guys just joined in and heard about that?
We already know you're
the
doing
secrets.
Ghost, you've been yelling about it for the last week or so.
Yeah.
You know you're making a fascist manifesto.
I'm yelling about a lot of things, so you can't, you can't really discern which one's a joke or not.
We can't prove it. Okay, cool. So that means we're not going to interrupt any of your character plans, William. Let's kick off that, like, warlord state. Tell Oblong to gather goblinoids. I'll start making undead.
I actually talked to Boxstruts about that, about how he's probably like gonna want to like go up and about and like get some serfs.
Oh yeah, Nick, by the way, in Rime we were supposed to like kill a god that is terrorizing the lands, whatever, right? This is not important.
Yeah.
We haven't, gotten like slightly close to that objective, and it has now boiled down to taking over the towns that we were supposed to save.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm,
sounds
making
scarily.
it sound a bit more extreme than it is. We are making a difference. Just maybe
we're the good guys, I swear.
We're making a difference. That's all I'm gonna say.
To be fair, the warlord state is not happening unless shit gets too bad. And it's like, alright, fuck this. Take over the Dale, mount an army, martial law, let's go.
Martial law.
Idea, isn't it?
Send in the Inquisitions.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to play as a good doctor again.
Yeah,
He's so fun.
Freaky is weirdly obsessed with like making armies.
I want to pull it off at least once because I've been wanting to try it, but every game I try it in either like stonewalls me or dies. I don't mean like DM says no, I mean like either the story like gets in the way and shit goes down, we don't have time for it, or sorry guys, I can't run this game anymore. It was fun playing with you all.
Oh yes, the classic.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I haven't had that happen to me in a really long time, and I'm kind of surprised.
Don't fucking say those words, you'll fucking kill our game. You'll kill, actually...
No, I bring with me my inevitable luck for sustaining things, because that seems to be what happens, so...
I have the opposite of
William
that.
has an artery blockage the next day.
No.
Deceased.
I have a similar reverse thing with one of my characters, which I think the curse may have been broken, I hope so. Which is Last, my Fiend Warlock. Anytime I bring him into a game, that game dies. Like, he doesn't do anything. It's sort of like we have 2 sessions, and then the game just says, okay, well,
I love Last.
Changed.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Astra retired from DMing when I brought in Last. I brought in Last into Tomb of Annihilation as like a sort of NPC thing. Ghost's character ended up selling his soul to him and handing him a demigod that was so unsure of herself that she
You're
also
really
made a
putting me in
It all started with a
dark
duck.
line of light.
It did all start with a duck. That's the fucked part. A duck with an eye patch
Oh,
and a
Jesus.
5 o'clock shadow.
Poor Tormeat.
He nat once on animal handling, accidentally hurts the duck. The barbarian, was it Minotaur barbarian that owned the duck goes ape shit and kicks
Understandable.
Ghost characters just corral his monk's ass. And then
It's actually kind of funny because like through the first entire like 3/4 of the fight, Corral is just dominating. Like he is not getting hit. Like he's getting off every single attack and like getting stuns and shit. And then there's just this turn where Toromite just knocks his ass flat in like 3 rounds.
Payday sat forward into gamer position.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, because you guys, like, bitch-ass complain like I was rolling too good. He's a fucking barbarian. He has twice my health.
We were complaining that it was completely one-sided and that none of the hits on Taurus end were hitting. We had no problem if you won. We had a problem that if you won without getting hit a single time because dice rolls say fuck you. Which would have been incredibly unfair to Payday. The fact that the dice rolls decided to completely flip-flop was unfortunate and not that fight was a mess, man.
That was still one-sided.
A totally random rolls were unfair.
Those are not random.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way they're random.
Yeah, it's not.
Those dice know.
It stops.
You guys are in fucking denial. That's what's happening.
Here's the thing: when it goes on for 4
20s
rounds,
are completely natural, bro.
When you are rolling 3 attacks each round for
Fuck
4
you, William.
rounds, and all of them rolling super high, and she's rolling 2 attacks every round for 4 rounds, and none of them are hitting, it stops being random and starts being a weird what the fuck is going on with these dice, this is not how statistics work kind of deal.
That's not the point, Ghost.
That's actually pretty impressive, the fact that you rolled that.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And that would have been more acceptable if it worked that way. It's just the fact that it was like you were rolling 19, 16, 19, 20, 20, 16, 14, 19, 20, 16, and Payday was rolling 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4.
Oh, you have
1.
no problems when Payday fucking called a nat 1 on my death saves.
That was fun.
You were cheering for that.
We were cheering because we knew her superpowers worked that day.
Payday is the prophet for death saves.
She is the prophet. She doesn't decide the future, she just foretells it.
Not even just death saves either. Like she can do that shit like on normal rolls as well.
Yeah.
It's weird.
She's a prophet, not a fate weaver. William
I need to finish Kingdoms.
Fucking double standards. That's all I'm hearing.
It's not.
You know he's messing with us, right, William?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were cheering when you killed the Rosnacy and the Hydra.
We had an absolutely incredible plan to kill that motherfucker, but again, our DM being very petty and very upset that we refused to move on until we absolutely destroyed his life before killing him. He just straight up railroaded us into going into the dungeon, and I've never been more disappointed in my life. Damn. Like, he just straight up said, you guys are going to the dungeon, you don't have a choice. And we're sitting here going, we've come up with an entire plan to absolutely destroy the lives of everyone here, emotionally and mentally.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was so. We fully plan on living out these dreams as soon as we get out of there. DM tries to say, "You guys beat him, you win," and we're like, "No, we're seeing this through to the end."
Fucking Payday with her belt of giant strength, Kenku.
Oh my god!
Took one look at Rosnacy, and on the first round of combat, yanked 80% of his lethality by just taking his sword away.
Yeah, literally wrestled.
She just walked up to him and said, "My sword now." And just fucked up.
That Kenku had.
You ever just delete sword delete?
Yeah, just stole it and stabbed him with it.
That's fantastic.
If I remember right, the entire session before that was Freaky Skull, good old me, stretching my brain cell as hard as I could, showing my 300 IQ plays as I build the entire plan from the ground up of how we infiltrate and take over. Not take over, infiltrate and get to Rosnas's chamber to kill him. Even going so far as to come up with a plan of how. It didn't help that I had some certain cameo magical bullshit, but that was mostly to prevent us having to spend 2 sessions getting disguises. So that was to prevent everyone from being bored for 2 sessions.
Down.
So in the end, all it gave us was disguises.
What we wound up doing, or what
Comical from his.
Oh, poor Comical.
We planned on doing something a little more abstract, something that would take a whole bunch of time to prepare, but we were absolutely ready to sacrifice time because, to be honest, anybody we do with the death curse, I'll be real, we didn't give a fuck about them. We're just like, okay.
Oh, us too.
Yeah. Yeah, like no.
Caring
so
at some point.
What the fuck, my dad?
My dad.
We didn't know your dad until the session you introduced it.
Ghost. Corral, your father's been saved from the death curse.
We didn't know about your dad until he was already dead.
I didn't throw him into the... Well, I did throw him into the hells and turned him into a lemur, but...
I didn't throw... Well, yeah. Well, yeah, maybe I did.
Yeah, it was literally, my, Last, who's my fiend warlock.
I didn't throw him into the hells.
Last.
You threw him into the hells.
Yeah, but, he's a fiend warlock of the hells. He serves under a pit fiend named Skval on the 5th hell for Legathos. He's a con artist. He's like a used car salesman of Infernal Doom. He offers you Faustian packs. And Ghost's character was trying to save his father's life from the death curse. Good old Last was there. He's like, I can save your father from the death curse. And he laid out the terms pretty, cut and forward, like your soul for your father's, to save your father. And yeah, that's how Ghost character Corral ended up a fiend warlock under Tosh Val, first of Ulskval. And then later...
Murked his dad.
Yeah, literally had his father assassinated using a Hellfire dagger, which then rips his soul out and throws it down the river Styx into the hells as a lemur, thus taking him off the material plane and making him immune to the death curse. So I fulfilled my end of the bargain, enormous quotations.
That's pretty rough.
And then later that session, I'm using the dream spell to communicate with my new warlock and tell his duties and train him a bit. And our DM Boxtrot says, oh yeah, Unkh the flail snail trickster goddess is there. Because, she shares your body and thus your mind, so she's in the dream. And I say, Boxtrots, are you serious? Are you sure about this? And he says, yeah, she's there. Now, Unkh the flail snail goddess is described as...
I know.
Yeah, indecisive and not sure of herself.
Yep.
Last offered her a sense of self and purpose in exchange for her soul.
Oh, no.
And she said, I don't know, you decide for me. And Last took that literally and decided, very well, deal done. And she was given the name Cerez Kal and made into an Uranus. So she now has a sense of self and a sense of purpose within the hells. Exactly as promised, and Last pulled a fucking god's soul in for Ulskval.
Just good. Just get yoinked.
It was not real god.
And immediately after, the flail snail disappeared from Corral's head, Last literally turned to him and said, you really should have done that yourself.
Yeah.
Just the biggest ha-ha I've ever seen.
Yeah, that would have paid for everything. You could have taken Unkh's soul and offered it for yourself and your father's, probably also something else on the side. So it was worth all that.
A few extra details, a few extra things here and there.
Yeah, and I made it pretty clear while he was the warlock under last. Like, you can still get out of this. You just need to find a soul or souls of equivalent worth to your own and trade them. Or if you get like a powerful magic item, like say that Rock of Wish that you got, that could be worth it.
Oh, yeah, you had that also.
Yeah.
Foxtrots.
You're muted.
Yeah.
You muted that, bud. Okay, say something.
You good?
He unmuted. He did it. So, disclaimer.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, Foxtrots.
You fucker.
What?
Well, continue your convo. I'm just listening. I'll continue muted.
No. Say something. Say something now.
His thoughts.
Yeah, also, Nick, disclaimer. Most of the things I say on VC, except for the ones when I'm in character, are a joke. My Discord fucking username is ghost open bracket woman denier. You can't take me seriously when I say like shitty things.
No, it's all good. I promise. I've heard and seen some very terrible things. It's all good. No worries.
Ghost makes
That
it
was
sound
when
like
I was
There
really
is-
young.
There is rampant stupidity that falls out of every one of our heads.
it's true.
Hmm.
And you know what? I respect it.
See then. So, shall we go ahead and get started?
Are you
Yeah.
a women denier, Nick?
Quick, before I fucking go on a 3-hour rant about D&D lore while on the toilet at 2 in the morning.
You do that anyway.
Rip.
Yes.
Gamebox Shrubs.
Oh.
You're the DM.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I remember.
What?
We had a
What
hate
ghost?
crime against the Durgars last time.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Last time on the Frost Maiden Sea, we found fucking intellect of ours and said, fuck no, fuck that shit, we're cheesing this dungeon.
Even though we had already killed everything in the dungeon.
Yeah, but we didn't know that because the dungeon was screaming there's another 2 sessions worth of dungeon, but then we opened the door and realized it was just an office and not the next area of the dungeon.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there might be a secret passageway in there to more dungeon, but I'm not gonna fucking look for it. Fucking, I don't know, start burning toxic materials on the ground floor and open the chamber, just gas everything in there, fuck it. I ain't going in there. Oh, the brain dogs.
Oh, this is freaky. Are you gonna be okay today? Is your brain stable?
What do you mean?
Because
Because last time
few
you were so
sessions
exhausted.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Okay, yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Bob Schwartz.
Okay. Sorry about earlier. I don't know, man. I'm just really nervous for some reason.
It's because
Oh, gosh.
here.
I'm not the forgiving.
Yes.
No, they left.
Oh.
They had
Oh
to-
no! Did
they
I
had
make
to go
him
to-
leave?
No,
Yes.
they had to go to work.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
people have work.
Oh.
You're okay.
Okay.
You're
Also,
okay.
It's all Bob Schwartz.
Ghost, why was the first when the conversation shifted to me, you immediately brought up something not good. What the heck, man?
What? What did I do? What did I say? Oh,
The first
about
thing
the,
you said was that
Instagram.
Foxtrots is a furry. You
could have taken that as a
immediately
joke.
went to that.
She wasn't. Maybe. You shouldn't take that seriously. I mean,
Okay, y'all. Nerves. Either way, We all ready to start? Gosh.
I believe so.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So, what happened last week?
We did more of the dungeon, and we found Intellect Devours, and we said, fuck no, fuck no. And then we pressed, Sunscorch,
Sunblight, man.
Sunblight.
Sunscour.
Remember the names of your enemies.
Sun. But he's completely unimportant, and we killed him, so he doesn't matter anymore. There's so many.
Sunblight.
Yeah, Sunblight. We pressed.
Wait, watch him be like actually incredibly important to the fucking plot.
Oh, he probably is.
Yeah, because like the Sunblights have like chapters. It actually progresses the fucking story, I think.
Anyways.
Well, shit. We pressed him for information. He wouldn't give up any information, so we fucking killed him.
Gave up some.
Well, I did try to detect thought,
Yeah.
but you know,
We
my
waffled
fucking
for
rolls
so
were
long.
peak shit.
Yeah.
The comical is everyone like supposed to like involuntarily resist the fucking detect thoughts?
Yes.
All right, so it is an eldritch evil in his head.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna say anything. Just continue.
Yeah, so after the whole debacle at the fortress of the Duragars, you all had decided to head back to town, the 10 town of East Haven, to continue your personal journeys, I suppose. And yeah, that's where we start off, y'all beginning to enter in East Haven. Which y'all do.
Well, Kale did say like he was going to find the fucking frosted eye member that we caught from the sewers. He's gonna go to check the East Haven prison. If anyone's gonna come, like, he'll let. Maybe. Oh god, is the good doctor gonna come? Because Kale's like saying this to the party, like he's gonna interrogate the.
Whenever there's medicine involved, he's
girl.
always coming.
Not Avalo.
Why did it get so quiet?
Shit, I don't have
all of a
detect thoughts.
sudden? Why did it get
Wait,
so quiet?
no, I do.
all of a sudden?
But yeah, yeah. The good Astro, is the good doctor going to be joining Kale to interrogate the Frosted Eye prisoner here in East Haven? Astro?
Astro jumping jacks.
He is gone once again.
Astro.
I'm gonna deafen myself because you guys are gonna ear rip the fucking chat for Astra. God damn it.
Okay, I should. Oh god.
Alright, I got this. Go ahead and you guys deafen yourselves as well.
I would. Okay.
Is he good now?
No.
Go on.
Go ahead, William. I'm waiting.
Boxrat's just unmuted himself. I was about to.
Okay, I'm here. Hello.
One shot. Deafen yourself. You don't want to hear this.
Okay, nobody undeafen until Freaky says to undeafen, because Freaky's got his volume turned down and is listening.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, redeafen.
Astro!
It worked!
Yay!
You
good, Astra?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Jumping
scare you
jacks,
awake
Astro.
again?
I'm good, I'm good.
Put on Bohemian Rhapsody, start headbanging.
What?
Start headbanging.
I would do that, actually.
Yeah.
I would do that. Hold on. Spotify, come on, now's not the time.
Right then. So, what are we doing?
Well, I believe
All
for
right.
now, Ghost wants to go interrogate a prisoner.
Yep.
Yeah, but were you
Astro,
guys
is
gonna do?
the good doctor joining in the interrogation of the prisoner?
Oh, absolutely. He wouldn't miss this for the world.
Let's put it this way, I had a list of brew downtime activities for Teal, but all of them got shit on by the setting, so,
You
go. Just do something for now, Ghost. I'll think of something while you do it.
You always say this.
I know, because I'm very bitter about it, and I'm trying to fix it, but nothing I do works, because it all takes multiple sessions and cooperation from other players, but people keep missing sessions keep getting cancelled, and we keep not doing anything, and my head's going to explode.
Ruan is very influenceable, and you have a follower.
Mm-hmm.
To the point it is.
Teal becomes influencer. It's a new plotline.
Influencer.
Okay, back on track, y'all. Who's joining the good doctor and Kale to interrogate, or at least see, the Frosted Eye prison?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm
Oblong,
joining.
Avlong has a different idea.
Okay. about you,
Also,
Teal?
since we are in town, Kale would like to sail it to Avlong. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was just I'm reading something right now. You guys go. Do thing.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say like to Avlong. The 200 gold.
Hang on.
9. This imbecile doesn't enter the room.
You say that to Avlong?
Yes.
Well, we're not in the room yet. I'm just trying to collect my debt for now. Are you rolling for attack right now, William? Just curious.
No. Avlong says it's worth 150.
I charged extra 50 for something else. I can't remember, but
Interest.
yeah, it's 150. No, it was something else because like you did something. I forgot. Interest is not that high.
No, it is interest.
No, the
That's
interest
like
thing was a
50%.
joke. I remember. Yeah. There was something in the thing that you did in the place that you did. I forgot what.
Was it marking the dwarf?
No, oh wait, no. I think you. Oh yeah, you killed the. You punched that guy's guts. We were trying to interrogate it. That's why. Okay, yeah. Kel is going to bring that up actually. You killed like the first one that we were trying to interrogate. And
As I
killed him,
said,
even commanded to do
this
it.
imbecile doesn't go into the room.
You're getting
Yeah?
there. Yeah.
We are in conversation.
Last I checked, you talk with talk with your spear, do you not?
I don't have a spear.
For the fuck that is.
Glaive.
Glaive.
I do.
I don't.
Right. He was not going to give you what you
I do not
wanted.
care. He was going to give me other information.
You couldn't give it, but we were able to extract it if you were alive.
Besides, he might have got had enough of the pain eventually.
Avlong just looks at Avlong just looks at Kale and says 150, and just walks into town.
Did he give the 150?
No. Where would I have had time to get 150 gold?
Oh, okay, yeah. Since he walked out, like, Kale was like, I think that means he'll get somehow. I don't know what I've unleashed into this town. All I know is I will not claim responsibility for it.
I'm gonna throw a bunch of civilians at a goblin.
You stealer of ideas. That was my idea. You're metagaming Corral's idea. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. You're
No, I'm making
Corral's
fun
idea.
of Corral's idea.
It's the same. Corral is still in this world.
Is he?
Yeah, he's up there.
Anywho.
Just on me.
Alrighty. So, Teal, I was asking you earlier, are you joining the group to meet the prisoner?
I'm going to say no. She's got something to do.
Alrighty. So, Avlong and Teal have something else to do, while the rest of the party begins to...
decimated Avlong without asking.
I just said Avlong walks into town.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And has a different idea. Ominously said.
I didn't hear. I heard like Avlong during that part, so sorry.
Yeah,
yes.
I've got a really weird way of speaking with him.
No, it was like the microphone gave out or something.
Okay, fair enough. So what are we doing?
Wait, yeah. The rest of the party begins to head towards Town Hall. And Avlog and Teal split up from the group to do their own thing. So for now, let's focus on the majority of the group, on what they're doing. And we'll get to the other two in a bit.
Yes.
So, y'all, Kale, the good doctor, Ruan, and Leone, you all reach the front doors of Town Hall as you see, the usual two guards standing guard. There are several, guards and military people heading in and out of Town Hall.
Kale would say to the guards, like, I have a request to the military commander. I would like to speak to her.
You approach, and they say, and may I ask, what business do you have with Miss Commander Imdra?
I want to interrogate a prisoner that you have in your city. She promised to listen whether if I had any business about the safety of this town.
Well, please, head towards her office. I hope that she's not currently too busy at the moment, but it should be fine. Please. As he opens the door for our group.
Thank you.
Oh, this is very nice. Never had anyone open the door for me before.
Though there are a few shady individuals with Kale, Mr. Kale, so we will follow you towards Lady Imdra's office. Two guards up.
By shady, like the good doctor?
Do you ask him?
No.
I will ask. I wonder, who do you consider to be shady in this group?
Well, Doctor. He, looks at you with a stern and very obvious look, and then immediately shifts towards Ruan. That man over there. He has not been seen here for very often.
Me? What's
Please,
shady?
he doesn't even know his own name.
I'm sorry, but what's shady?
Yeah, they give you like a nod. You look. Yeah,
God.
they do not trust you, Ruan.
Is it like a shape or something?
He'll look at Rowan. It means you're very polite.
Ah, I am. And I'm indeed this shady characteristic.
They
Kill would like.
well.
I'm good.
Shall we continue towards Lady Imdra's office?
Sure, I'll be as shady as possible.
Aster just losing his mind.
Go on now.
This will not
Go on.
backfire in any way.
They're not. The guards aren't just. They're not stopping the good doctor. He knows what he's capable of. They know it. So the two guards begin to lead you through the halls of Town Hall until you reach the wooden door that has a plaque on it that says Commander Lady Imdra, military leader. As they both gesture for you to knock or enter.
I have not written down her name. I should probably do that. Lady Imdra?
Yes. Give me a sec. As you knock, you hear... Who's there?
It's
you
Kale.
should know.
And, what's your actual name? I forgot.
Dr. Ludwig.
And Dr.
Von
Ludwig.
Beethoven.
Well, you are free to enter. As you all begin to enter, you see Commander Imdra. Give me a sec. Here you go. Captain Imdra. You see a blonde-haired, half-elven, completely covered in heavy armor. The commander of East Haven. She's sitting on her chair, writing papers and parchments on her desk. Well,
the word paper.
It is certainly a surprise to see you all here again. May I ask, what brings you here?
I would like to request a visit to the Frosted Eye prison.
I believe I may be able to extract some information out of him.
Do you see she sorta gives this... She raises one eyebrow and gives y'all like a look of confusion. Are you sure?
She might have
Please,
a
you know
lead, yeah.
You know what I can do.
And I am well aware of what you are capable of, the good doctor. It is just... Your ways are not really used here. Unfortunately. But...
Sorry, but...
Since you're with...
Kale would like to clap back at this. I'm sorry, didn't, Burra... the hero of me...
Hold on, I'm not finished. Hold on.
Feed. Is that...
That's...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Hello? Did it cut off?
Hello? Yeah? You're here.
Lady Imdra would have
said anything.
Lady Imdra would have continued speaking after saying the good doctor's ways are not used here. She'll continue saying, but as Mr. Kale here is quite a close individual to a friend, and associate of mine. I am willing to let you see the prisoner with supervision, obviously.
Puts a bit of a pouty face. That is nothing.
On one condition, though. You are not to kill or harm the individual. She is still useful to us, you see.
I can guarantee one of those things. I will not kill them.
You say you have a lead. May I ask what kind of lead this is?
I believe that the Frosted Eye may have some shared dual black eyes, and I think I think we should extract some information about the other bases of the Frosted Eye from her head.
Well, magical interrogation.
Well, that's... I don't want to combine out my magic just yet. So that's probably why Dr. Ludwig came with me.
Well, as long as you agree to not injure too badly or kill this individual, you're free to do so. As you see, she...
consider too badly.
Give me
some thresholds to play with.
Do not push this.
I hope, Kale, and the good doctor, and whoever this individual is, as she looks to you, Ruan.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus, he's here, I forgot.
I hope you do not take this too far. And again, do not kill this individual. But as long as the pain will not put her out of commission for more than a few days, then you're free to do so. Whatever you want. The good doctor.
Wunderbar.
These two are all almost as good as healing as they are hurting. Sort of.
Well,
oh yeah, they will not die in my watch. Don't worry about that.
You see her beginning to push most of her papers and books aside on one side of the table as she gets up from her chair, as she pats down her hands. Well then, I personally will be accompanying you, as well as these two guards that have followed you. Let's go.
Have I?
Have you?
Alright, yeah. Never mind.
Alright.
Let's go.
So, Lady Imdra and the two guards lead you out of the office and further into the town hall. They lead you in this sort of open area in the middle of town hall. You're basically in this roofless interior with a stone floor and several training dummies, archer bullseyes here and there.
The backyard or something.
Yeah, it's like a backyard, but it's surrounded by all the buildings. Either way, they lead you down a set of stairs, as there's a set of cold stairs heading down into the floor in the northern part of this open, roofless area of the town hall. As they lead you deeper and deeper into the celled dungeons of Easthaven. Most of the prisons are empty, but they lead you into the most the end of the hallway, in this prison. And with a lamp in hand, one of the guards shine it into the isolated cell. As you see a disheveled, dirty, unkempt woman with jet black hair. It's like matted. It's like sticking to each other. As you see, she has no arms or legs, as they have been gauzed up with bandages and healing implements.
It was just hands and feet. Come on, it's not arms and legs. Don't be
Either
too
way.
dramatic.
Yeah,
Either way, you do see she does have this like metal collar, this chain, with a chain that like hangs itself onto the wall. As you see, she has her head down, and she's like breathing really slow.
Oh, look at you in such terrible state. Let me heal you up, and he will cast Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds.
She's, from what you can tell, before you do this, the good doctor, she's like physically fine. She's just disheveled, tired, and
exhaustion levels.
She's not injured.
Mentally,
she just looks real bad.
Also, I want to ask. So I would have extensively tested this. Would continually casting Spare the Dying as I do my experiments keep them alive?
Yeah, I guess. That'll do it.
You'd probably need a separate person.
As long as it's not...
Sorry?
I guess.
Alrighty.
You're fine. You could keep them as... You can keep him alive.
Fred, I have been sent here to gather information from you. And honestly, I don't really mind how long you take to answer my questions, because either way I get to learn. So how this... I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. It is going to be fairly simple. I'm going to do some experiments on you. And if you answer my questions, I will stop. It will be unfortunate, but I will live. And if you don't, I get to have some fun. Now, what do you say?
As you say this, the good doctor, you see the guards behind you kind of like shake in terror and a bit of disgust as you say this.
That's just asking questions. Shouldn't be hard.
But as you ask this, the good doctor, you see the individual does not move. They don't respond. They are completely, like, dead in the sense of, how they
Can
look.
I cast Detect Thoughts and read her surface thoughts?
Okay.
It's 3rd level, because I don't have the 2nd level anymore.
Give me a sec.
As I Detect Thoughts.
What spell did you use? Now you've already wasted your second thoughts.
I used all 3 Detect Thoughts because that motherfucker Sunblood resisting. And the last one was with Ruan, and he rolled a 24 on Wisdom save.
So, Kale, as you extend your senses and dig into the mind of this disheveled shell of a person, there's this strange static that buzzes through her mind. It's not she's still alive, she's still there, but she is just not here mentally. Her thoughts are her surface thoughts right now. What she's thinking is mostly unlegible. It's like you're listening into like a really bad radio or terrible static. She's not thinking of anything right now. She's just existing.
Speak for us. Hey, speak.
That's what is the save on this?
Wisdom.
command?
Wisdom.
Alrighty.
Poor
That is a
lady.
20.
Ooh.
That's only if they go deeper. The surface thought
And this command.
This is command.
Oh, command. Okay.
Ah. Oh, I thought asking us would work. Apparently not. He's a bit very dirty. Think we should try to help us.
Yes.
Yeah, don't bother.
Mr. Ludwig.
Yeah?
Actually, Mr. Ludwig, do you mind if I take the lead first? I will gradually move to you when my methods fail. I won't do the tech thoughts yet. Oh wait, no, he won't say that. I will maybe ask her nicely first, and then if she doesn't respond, you know what happens next.
Very well.
Right, Kel will go up to her, like, kneel down and, like, put her hand on, like, what the fuck is it called? Like, braiding her, not braiding, touching her hair.
By the way, do you ask them to open the door for you, or are you just...
I thought we opened the door. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's in the cell. The Imdra and the two guards are outside, and everyone else is inside.
Do I know the two guards?
Do you know? Wait.
Do I know the names of the two guards?
The names of the two guards. No. Let's see. One of them is named Fern with two N's, and the other one is named Riz.
Fern, be a dear and open the door, would you? Would you?
Would you?
Of course, the good doctor. You see, he approaches with a ring of keys as he begins to open it up.
Oh, I love this character.
They all call
him the door.
Doctor as well.
They open the door for you as you see Fern position himself back into close to the wall.
Over dramatically, like, after you, to Kale.
Alright. Yes, as I said, I approach the woman, and I kneel down and, like, touch her hair, the back of her head, and I will cast Prestidigitation. Don't do that. She's dirty as fuck. Prestidigitation.
It goes to clean her. She'll be clean.
Alright. The dirt and the layer of, like, frost, dead hair and skin, dust, and just grime falls off, plops onto the floor. She still smells. She's no longer completely dirty.
I mean, Prestidigitation can fix it.
What was that?
Prestidigitation can fix this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you also remove the stench. She is pretty clean. Wizard bath.
Wizard bath.
It's the wizard bath.
I wonder what Caleb would have guessed. Never did this. Caleb leans down and says, "I treated you well, didn't they?"
Could you repeat that?
They did not treat you well, did they? I would also like to say that I tried to prevent you from being in this state, but you know, bruh. She's very narrow-minded when she's angry, and you, rightfully so, made her angry. Not rightfully so. And you really did made her angry.
I think what you're looking
were,
for was what you did made her rightfully so angry.
Yes, yeah. You were in the attempted assassination of Kendrick, weren't you? Detect thoughts, sense anything?
You see as the static and like the emptiness in her head begin to fade, as you see her head beginning to twitch a bit to the side, as you see the hair, like her hair kind of parts a bit, and you see her right eye looking straight at you.
So, Boxer,
You see her eyes like.
Can you like pop out her thing, her token?
Sure. She is she's an elven woman with. Give me a second as I find the token. She's an elven woman with. Yeah. She has pale, like snow. Yeah, hands and feet. Pale snow white skin. Jet black hair. And like these pristine, like snow white, bluish eyes. She would have had black lipstick and makeup, like eyeliner or whatever.
So not the.
But those are long gone.
So not the same as Teal. Teal's got very strikingly blue eyes and raven black hair, so not exactly the same. Legally distinct, even. Teal kills her.
But Kale, as she looks at you with her right eye, you see that it's like spasming a bit. It looks like she's not fully here mentally.
Oh, this might be bad. He will try to like dig deeper to test like if the fucking frost maiden has it blanked out her mind somehow.
She will, before that, she will respond though after your comments of Burra and all that. You hear a scratchy, dry, and drab voice emerge from the woman. She says, "So, are you here to retell my sins? Are you here to reprimand me for what I did? For what I did? Are you some kind of saint or cleric?"
Kale just says like, "Oh, she does speak. Your last statement of being a saint is very false. Did meant not tell me about tell you about me."
There's a token.
The young prince.
You see, she like hardens her face as she looks at you with disdain. "I know you." As she narrows her eyes.
Then you might know that I have some small, hint of forgiveness in my heart. I don't want you to admit that all you've did these past few months were a sin. I just need you to retell that story for me.
"And if I do, what mercy will you show, witch?"
Well, I would this is a bluff, by the way. Should probably do a deception after I said the thing. Well, I would probably put you in a better living condition, better than this. Maybe even house arrest. I can rent out a house for you, and guards will be kept outside. And maybe even a guardian to help you with your walking. And I would cast a sending spell to Mend, saying that you are safe and healthy. I know that you two are close allies. I've heard a lot about your group recently.
You see, as you begin to say this offer, Kale, she immediately tilts her head back down and let her hair cover her eye once more. I have no need for that. I shall not listen to your bewitching words. I'm no use anymore.
Used to the egotistical god that you worship or you made a pact with. I don't know if it's willingly or not, but seeing that you've not been freed these how long has it been? Weeks? I don't remember. Yes,
Weeks.
seeing as you've not been freed this past few weeks by your incredibly powerful, I assume, group and your god that you've bravely tried to sacrifice your life for. You should, I'm telling you this now, you should probably want to trust me because I was the reason that you are not dead at this very moment. Bora could have killed you, but I requested that we needed a prisoner, and this is your chance to probably start redemption. I was in a prison once, just like you, because of Mint as well. We have a few similarities in our situation. I was able
As
to
you
bounce back.
say similarities, and as you begin to retail the speech, Kale, you begin to hear a small, grinding noise coming from underneath her ragged and matted hair. The sound of teeth grinding into each other. During this little speech of yours.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna gloss over that. Yes, I was able to bounce back. I am giving you the same amount of trust that my last friend gave to me. So, my questions. What do you know about the Meriduel incident with the Duragars?
She does not speak.
Oh, I warned you. I really did. Don't blame me for this. And he gestures to the good doctor.
I mean, she does think. I mean, thoughts? Or has she
Yeah,
purposefully trained herself to not have surface thoughts to prevent mental intrusion, which is a very specific and hard to teach skill?
Oh. Yeah, Bob's I mean, it's always on, the tech thoughts. I don't have to...
Alright. You would hear from her during that little speech of yours, as she is, somewhat being silent, other than her grinding teeth. From her thoughts, you would hear similar. I wish to be with the Frostmaiden. Why, Shella? Why am I still here? Free me already. I wish to be one with the beautiful forever Frost. Like, this combination of anger and sadness in her brain. She hates this. She does not want to be here, but she'd rather die rather than cooperate, unfortunately, from her thoughts.
Well, Kale just said, like, oh, that's an interesting, thing. Yes, where are those two that you were, with? Yes, I did, I was aware that there was 4, but we accidentally killed the other one. That was impersonating Monty. We can't have that. I tried, I really did.
She does not respond.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Kale from...
Yeah, continue.
Kale, from this point on, she has, like, nothing to say. She is not willing to open her mouth and say anything to you. And through her thoughts, it's just that continual string of wanting to be free from this hell.
Yeah, like in the middle of the sentence, like, God damn it. The good doctor, I think she has problems with her ear, then maybe she can't hear me right now very well. Can you fix that? Her in the ears, scrape the fucking, like, what is it called? The insides of her ears, I don't know. That's good torture. Yeah. Like, puncture some of the, some holes in his fucking ear, in her ear, and like...
And that just
Okay, so over table, if we get to the torture part, we will... I really don't want to get too graphic or descriptive. We'll just fade to black and we could do a few checks on what you want to do, the good doctor.
Astro, you motherfucker.
Astro, it's time to torture people.
Astro.
Astro.
No. Do I need to mute myself?
No.
No, I meant mute. No, not mute. Deafen myself.
He's gone.
Oh no.
Astro.
Do the thing.
Alright. Oh, there
you go, Astro, you motherfucker.
He knew it was coming.
Come on, it's time to torture people.
You can answer my questions. Or I can bring you back with some pain.
As the good doctor, you would have seen that Kale was getting nowhere with this lady, and Kale is asking for your assistance. And when you try to ask her, she's just not responding.
She's so deep in thought in her own like misery that she's just completely ignoring Kale's question.
John.
Going to drop my my bag, crack it open, get a scalpel.
Okay. And as you grab that scalpel, the good doctor.
Fade to black.
Well, I trust you, Astro, and not get too bad with this. What do you do with this scalpel?
Does she still have her arms?
Her arms are still there, but her hands and feet are gone.
Okay.
Yes. Kale did like request, like, say, The good, Dr. Ludwig, her ears must be broken. You might want to fix that. She can't hear anything I say.
Are her ears okay?
Her ears are perfectly fine looking. They're like pointy elven ears because she's an half.
They
Because
just
she's
need
an
to be
half elf.
focused a bit. Give me a moment. I'm going to give the medigun to Gil and holds this for a moment. Holds this. Push this button. Congratulations, you're now casting Spare the Dying.
I would like to investigate it for a bit while he's doing
It's
the
still-
torture.
And so I'm gonna make a quick incision across the length of her arm.
Okay.
And also, just a side note that Ruan is also a paladin. He can also like lay on hands and shit. You're a
Yep, I know.
paladin, right?
As you
Yeah.
begin
So maybe
to cut her arm, you see that she physically flinches and shakes as you see deep crimson beginning to flow from the wound you've given her.
So it's gonna go from her shoulder along the back, actually from the inside of her shoulder, along the inside of the arm, all the way down to the wrist.
Okay, you begin to do that. Do you say anything during this?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like,
While you do this, could you please roll me 3d4 points of damage?
alrighty.
is 3d4?
She is being
Well,
like
I
she
mean-
has the medigun up her ass with Spare the Dying, so she will
Wow.
not die.
Wow. But,
how hard are you going with this? How
Not
deep
very.
do you want these? Okay, so just a d4.
It's a
the
Yeah,
reason
and
I
I-
would do 3d4 is like that's across more than one round. Basically, I guess it's like a dagger allegory of sorts.
damn.
Question
Oh
mark.
Jesus!
So yeah, I'm making
It's
sure
fine.
not to kill her.
Okay.
Under no circumstances will she die.
All right.
Basically, sorry. I was gonna say.
You see that. Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
Okay. So with that deep incision throughout her entire arm, wrist, and shoulder blade, she's looking like that. Looked like it hurt. It is badly bleeding, but she's not going to die, thankfully. With the spare the dying with the medigun.
No.
Roll me. Okay, so for this kind of intimidation, let's say that you've set the DC. Since this is since you did a pretty deep cut and wounded her pretty badly, a DC 14 Wisdom save from her to be not
Yeah.
frightened or shaken from this. Is that all right?
Yep.
Shouldn't it be like a contested intimidation or something?
Well, do you want to? It's your choice, Astro. Do you want to set a DC or do you want to do a contested intimidation?
Do you have like proficiency in it though?
I have proficiency, yeah. I can do.
Yes,
I
Freaky?
think-
Well, I was gonna say a contested intimidation doesn't make that much sense. You can get proficiency
Oh, right.
in a.
That's it.
I was just saying it's weird.
I was like,
Yeah.
intimidation
Yeah,
with save throw. That's what I wisdom. I mean, yeah, with saving. What the fuck am I talking?
Yeah, or insight.
No,
Like insight
right.
versus
Yeah.
Which makes a bit more sense, but sadly there's no like willpower checks or something in D&D, so I don't know.
But the good doctor, up to you. Do you want to do a contested check, or do you want to set a DC on how much you do this?
I'll do a contest check. Fuck.
Alrighty.
It is advantage, isn't it? 'Cause, I don't know.
Why is it advantage?
13.
Because
Nope,
we're
wasn't.
torturing her.
Alrighty.
And Kale's also there. And like she's surrounded by guards. I don't know.
Unfortunately, no advantage. That is a 10 to a 13.
Yep.
She's not budging. She's not moving.
I'm gonna, in Kale's hand, I'm gonna flip a switch, and then it'll cure that.
Alright, roll the healing, please.
Should I roll?
Ooh. Jeez. A 6.
And then I will lift her arm, and I'm going to make a sideways incision going from her armpit down to her waist. Not very deep, this one,
Okay.
but certainly very painful.
Okay. Roll me a...
Yes?
Astra, you know, like the fucking very painful spot on the head? It was like forehead. I don't know
Oh,
if
I'm
we
not
can,
doing that. That
just,
might kill her.
No, it won't kill her. This is gonna be really painful. I remember they did this in Daredevil. I forgot what it's called.
Stab her between start snipping the webs of her fingers.
Ooh.
What
She doesn't have hands.
session this is.
What fingers?
She doesn't have hands.
That's the joke, yes. Give her a paper cut.
But as you do that, the good doctor...
Oh, that was in my internet going DD.
Shall I stop describing these?
Yeah, please
No.
do.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's fun. You made a very concerted effort to, dig it out.
Gross.
Even with your discomfort. And that's an effort that is appreciated.
It is.
Yes, my apologies. I should have asked that sooner.
So
it's just, you're trying to play an evil torture doctor guy. I at least want to get that chance. But
no.
So gross.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
You're good, box runs.
Basically, I guess the better, we have all the time in the world here, so the question is just, is she gonna crack or not in general, so we need to figure out what to roll or what to consider for that, and then just from there decide how much time it takes, really.
Okay. Let's say we fade to black after you begin your incisions and your torture. How long are you willing to stay with this individual and do this to her to get some
I'm
answers?
willing to stay for so long. I'd be cutting her. Nope. Fuck it. Nope. Opening her up, seeing what's inside, seeing what's going on.
So you are way too into this.
He's been
Gone a bit too.
Are you like a secret murderer or something? Do I need to be concerned?
He's literally doing the meet the medic
reality.
scene. He's wanting to do the meet the medic scene.
Not really. I just he's just experimenting with what he can do.
Alright.
Okay.
But why do you ask?
Specifically the good doctor.
Because I like to. Because it's a very effective torture method, and I like this guy.
So yeah,
yes, I do like to meet the medic scene.
It's the good doctor's forte, and he's enjoying doing it.
Yeah.
It's because it's what the good doctor is built to do.
Okay.
You do what he built to
So specifically, though, the good doctor, are you how long? Like days, hours?
Oh, he'd
How
do
much
it for
time do
day.
you have to?
He'd go all day.
Okay, so let's say the good doctor, Kale and Ruan.
Mhm.
You would see that the good doctor is getting into this. He is beginning to do his torturing on this insufferable frosted eye member. Are you willing to stay with him with this process, or do you want to do something else for the rest of the day?
Kel would like to stay because he takes this very seriously, and after the first hour, because the detect thoughts has a duration, he probably won't cast a detect thoughts until like she speaks.
All right.
Everyone will stay, but he will go out occasionally to buy food for people.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do some
Here and there, you during this lovely session of this process, Ruan, you come back here and there with snacks, meats, beverages, mostly alcohol. How many gold are you willing to spend for this horrible party?
If
What do you mean
offered,
horrible?
the good doctor will say, 9, I've got plenty here.
Yes.
if,
I'm willing.
if someone offers him food, he's like, 9, I've got plenty here.
He's been eating
Okay,
his
well,
patience.
fine.
God, our moral compass has changed.
Remember when Burroughs
So-
here looking for a dad?
So, Gail, what do you want?
Oh, he doesn't do that.
I'm going to the store. What do you want?
Chalky
What do you want? I'm gonna look for food for people around here who just wants to watch. What do you want?
Are the guards still here? And Lady
Oh,
Imgra?
yes. Lady Imdra and the two guards are like firm in their place. They are watching all.
Plus, we need to feed them. They are just standing there. That's not good.
I don't think
I cut off her tits.
Damn.
God.
Damn.
Okay, Astro.
I'm
come
kidding.
on.
Astro.
No, I'm not doing that. Too far.
Exposed rib
You put
cage time.
Okay. So Ruan, you head out. You buy your snacks. Let's say it costs you about 2
I
gold.
need to stop playing this character.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Astro's
It
realizing this goes deeper than he anticipated. Dog chasing
It'll cost you
dogs.
2 gold to buy your foods and snack for
Jesus,
this
2
process.
gold?
Worth of random
Yeah.
snacks. Yeah.
It's for the whole day.
And
I
it's
mean,
for
a
like 6
day
people.
of...
It's like good food,
Right.
like freshly made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 6 people.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so please, Ruin, remove 2 gold from your. As
Discovering
I have done that.
throughout the. And by the way, as you do this, one of the guards, Fern, comes up like, I haven't eaten yet. Are you alright if I take a bit of whatever you bought?
Sure, I don't feel very hungry for like a few days now. Just take whatever you want.
Jesus, a few years.
These days.
They're
Few days,
wonderful.
not a few years.
As you begin to share your groceries, basically, you begin to share a bit of your groceries with the guard there. And as you do, it looks like, both of them kind of warming up to you. They are less like suspicious of you and more, just casual. But still on guard.
like reach out a bloody
We're doing
hand.
the-
Could I have some
See?
beef jerky, please? Could I have some jerky, please?
Looks like you're
Which
making
one's
some.
the jerky? Which one's the jerky?
As a meaty one.
Meat.
Ah, this one. Here you go.
Yeah.
See, I'm not even very shady.
As you do this, you see the dude that you gave the food to, like just holding a hand to their mouth, just like trying not to barf. He does not.
Come on, it's
What race?
this is
He doesn't have the stomach for this. It
what
looks
race
like.
is Headlock there?
Oh,
human.
Don't do that now.
Oh,
Yeah, eat it.
You're fine.
Oh, carry on.
No cause
Yes,
okay,
can
so-
fever this day.
So moving on, y'all.
Yep.
You all begin. The rest of your days, you guys are spending time with that individual, and at the end, we will do a wisdom save for her. A pretty high DC, I'd say. Let's say DC 16 for the first day. And if she fails, she might slip with a few words and information. But if she succeeds, then fortunately it's a bust. But for now,
If I don't find anything else
We're
to do,
doing
I will continue enjoy
all right.
We're
experimenting
doing
on
a
her.
fucking
for
stream in the background.
But for now, everyone, let us cut to Ovlog and Teal. What are you two doing?
Well, I think Avlog's off doing something. With him.
Ovlog?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was gonna let you go first.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can. It's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
He's fucking gold from a random merchant.
Teal's gonna head out of town a bit. Find a nice, quiet area among the trees. As one would. She's just gonna have a seat. She's gonna get out that potion. The illusion spell potion. The one that holds the power of the fallen goddess
Oh.
of magic.
Oh
She's
no.
just sitting there, staring at it. You've all seen her just sort of staring at it during rests and things, just sitting there with it. So, mister, you are still there. Unfaded, unfettered. Where have you been? Why have you not spoken to us? We've waited so long. What do you bring this? Mister, speak to us, please. It's been so long. My cat is wondering what the fuck is happening. It's been so long. You have never made us wait this long before. And she's sort of just holding it and trying to see if she can commune with the dead goddess of magic, Mister. Probably to no effect.
Teal.
Hmm?
No,
As you stay there, isolated in the barren, small forest nearby, no people, no creatures, not even the wind seems to be bothering or inserting itself into the situation. The entire forest, the entire area you're in, as you try to meditate and link your mind with this fragment of this old god. It's silent. And as you wait, there, Teal, could you please roll me a flat wisdom or intelligence check, Teal? Either one.
Okay.
Or charisma. Either 3.
Let's see. The original position was
Like,
more akin to warlock because it was teacher kind of deal, so I'll go with charisma. I'm trying to think like what sort of caster.
Ooh.
Oh well, that's fine. What sort of caster it would have been considered, but it would have been probably charisma caster.
With a 7, Teal, you sit there. 5, 10, almost a few hours, specifically, like 2.5, just meditating and connecting your minds. You feel as if something's there. There is something to connect to, but then your link is disconnected. The sounds of the howling wind return. The trees, it's rustling as well. The animals, the billowing cold, as unfortunately your link to this item has been. But there was something there too. There was a feeling.
I promise. We have not taken spring from this land or ours. She'll put it away. Go ahead, William.
Fuck.
Avlong will head towards, Is there just the one bar?
There are multiple, but the most popular is the White Lady Inn. They're like ones that are like hole in the wall or no names. They're just open bars.
Yeah, Avlong's gonna find the most like seedy. Keep your coin purse like in your hand or it will be stolen. Like grungy, like smoke-filled bar he can.
Oh,
You begin to search the city, and you are able to, after like 30 minutes or so of walking, you are able to find this super shady, super isolated, like, you will not come out of here with your items if you're not careful bar that's like hidden behind an alleyway where there's like where there's like a small heap of garbage and maybe a few discarded criminal weapons or so. It's very shady and dangerous looking.
Yeah, Avlong will head inside.
As you head inside Avlong, it is mostly empty. It's a pretty small bar. It's literally just like a place where you grab a drink and go type of place. There's like 2 or so figures there, and you see the bartender, a old dwarven looking man.
Avlong will sit at the bar.
As you do so, Avlong, you see the bartender like give you an eye, a single one, as the other one has been thoroughly covered with an eye patch. What do you do?
Avlong is gonna say, Let's see. Let's see. How do I want to put this? He'd probably just come right out and say it, and he says, I'm looking for goblins.
You see, he puts down the cup that he was cleaning with a dirty cloth. Goblins, you say? He puts down the mug he was cleaning as he says, goblins, you say?
Avlog nods.
He sounds less. He just sounds sad.
Roll me either a persuasion or intimidation check as a first introduction to how he feels about you.
Not bad.
Not bad. Give me a sec.
He's gonna roll like a 20.
You see as he raises a eyebrow in curiousness, as he seems a little interested.
Yeah, it's just setting the mood, William. You haven't lost or gained anything yet.
Yep.
Smooth.
Well, a bugbear looking for some goblins now, hey?
Huh.
A little strange now, isn't it?
Was part of a goblin tribe looking for another. Heard that a bunch of Durgar up here. Don't like Durgar.
Well, if you want to look for a few goblins, I know a place. I know several places.
Avlong will nod. And he'll place 5 gold on the counter.
And in an instant, as if that was the only thing that he was waiting for, he scoops the gold into his side of the counter and leans in closer and looks at you with his one eye.
As he does this, as he's running, reaching out, Avlong's gonna pull out his hand axe and slam it into the counter, not in a way to hurt him, but so that the half pins his wrist down so he can't move it. And and Avlong just leans in and says, if they're not there, I'm coming back for this gold. And then he'll remove the axe and place another 5 gold down.
That token.
You see, as you do this swift motion, as his hand is pinned to the counter, and you remove it after your statement, you see his eyes widen, but not in fear, but in respect, as he rubs his wrist after you do that. I like your gusto. He begins to pull out a map from under his table. If you're looking for goblins, lad, you should try Karkolok. It's a little far from here, but if you're looking for a large encampment to look after, as he winks with his one eye, then that's probably the place you should be looking for. As he points towards the western part of the spine of the world, over here.
Ooh. Nice.
Is that another chapter?
And I've heard some strange whispers of that place. Those goblins are not what they seem. They're a bit more, how do I say this, advanced for their time. So be careful as he begins to slowly scoop in the 10 gold into his part of the count.
Oblong will nod, and he's just gonna he'll pay for like the highest alcohol content with booze he has. So what do you say?
Alrighty.
Like 5 silver.
What's the strongest shit you got?
5 silver, yeah.
And like
As you
Oblong's gonna pop the cork off with like his teeth. He's gonna like drink like 2 or 3 mouthfuls, and then he's gonna leave the bar saying, "Looks like you got a hole in the wood. Might want to get that fixed."
Huh.
And William,
You see
you're throwing out a lot of gold here that you maybe would have to pay a certain person.
I'm gonna laugh when
150.
okay.
one day one of you are gonna try to pull that, and that barkeep is just gonna pull out a bottle of distilled ethanol. It's gonna be like a fortune.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was it.
Oh no, it was a.
Okay.
I think you lagged out a little bit, Box Struts. No, go ahead.
As you do that and begin to leave the bottle, you see he gives you a grin as he seems to actually like your presence and your confidence, per se. But yeah, with the information in hand, is there anything else you'd like to do, Outlaw, as you leave the shady part of town?
You just hear him mumble under the barkeep's breath, "I'm gonna marry that ugly son of a bitch."
That would be
What?
really. He said, "I'm gonna marry that ugly son of a bitch." That would be really funny. But let's see. For now, I got nothing really.
Freaky, you should know that this guy's not Oblong's type. He's into them crazy bitches.
Oblong will. Let's see. Let's see. There's war picks. He's got war picks, javelins, shields. The Duergar diamond. Let's go to the Ezrin's ambers.
Alright. You approach the familiar gem shop of Ezrin's Ambers. Most filled with gems, jewels, and adornments. It's quite pretty in there. But yeah, you enter in, you see the ginger-haired, pale, freckled dwarven fellow with like jewelry goggles and a leather apron looking at you. How can I help you, lad?
He's gonna pull out the diamond he got from Ruan from the Duragar place. He's gonna place it on the counter. How much?
The diamond coin.
Give me. Go ahead. Sorry.
Diamond coin. Still a real thing.
Go ahead. Outlaw, we're just grabbing some.
Hey, no, he's just asking how much for the thing.
You hand it over, and he begins to inspect it. Oh, this lovely piece
Struts, you are roboting.
Yep, very much.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello?
Okay.
Uh,
This piece would cost you about 200 gold pieces.
Oblong will nod, and he'll say, you can keep 50 of it if you give me the rest in copper.
What the fuck?
Motherfucker.
What
You
the fuck?
piece of
Oh.
shit.
No,
Okay.
dude, what the fuck, bro? Nah, man.
Damn.
That's
don't-
not okay.
I don't think I have enough copper for this diamond at the moment. But if you give me about 30 minutes, I could scrounge a few tabs up if you're fine with that.
You motherfucker, are you gonna glyph
Oblong will
awarding
pick
those copper?
Oblong will pick up the diamond, and he'll say, I'll wait outside.
Well,
What-
promise me
Alrighty.
right fucking now. Right fucking now. You won't glyph awarding those copper pieces.
Oblong doesn't
Willie.
have glyph of warding. He's a fighter.
Okay.
William, you
Avlog.
mad bastard, I love you.
You wait outside for 30 minutes, and as said, you see the man approach once more with this like big like sack of copper. As he hands you the rest of the copper pieces, would be 150 in gold, which would be like 1,500 copper pieces, right?
15,000, I believe.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's 1,000.
15,000. As he
150.
in copper, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100
One-
copper equals
one-
1 gold, so
Yeah. Yep.
15,000.
So where is he then?
Holy shit.
And he'll give him the
Wait.
Duragar diamond.
Wait, 15,000? Hold on. Isn't it 10 copper pieces? Oh wait, no, it's copper, silver, electrum, gold. Okay, my bad.
Yep, 100 copper is 1 gold.
So 15,000 then. Oh boy.
He literally has to go to the Joaquin church and say, I need 15,000 copper.
And
But yeah,
yep.
he'll say, pleasure doing business with you, and he heads back to
And
the
thank
shop.
you for ridding the town of all its copper.
I like to think he knows exactly what's going on. Like, nice doing business with you, and I feel sorry for the son of a bitch that's gonna be given that as a payment.
And Oblong will just hoist the fucking thing over his shoulder, and let's see if he can even actually carry this. Oh my god, he's actually still under his carry capacity.
Oh my god.
And then Burra picks
Do you
him
just
and
throw
his
it on
coins.
top of him?
Yeah, he's
Are you-
basically like Santa Claus, just this massive sack of coins.
It's several sacks, probably.
All of that down.
Oblong will then go to the White Lady Inn, and he's gonna wait for Kale in
Alright.
Kale's room.
What are you gonna do with the copper?
Wait.
Oh my
Pour
god,
them
I
on
hate you. I fucking hate
So,
you.
at the end,
And when Kale arrives, he's gonna be holding the sack in one hand, and he's gonna say 150 gold, and then he's just gonna slice the bag open, drop it, and leave.
Damn.
I hate you so much.
R//
William,
malicious
I
compliance.
hate you.
Uh,
I would like to know this. I hate you.
me or Oblong?
Yeah.
You.
William, I know that I love you.
I'm sorry, Ghost.
Teal would literally have paid him back if he said nothing, but after he pestered her, say, "Is your life worth that much?"
Why are you
Anyways.
threatening my... Come on.
Because you kept pestering.
So.
By the way, Avlog, as you do this, there are a few patrons in the White Lady Inn that see you do this, and, you know...
No, he waited in Kale's room to do this.
Oh, in Kale's room. Alright.
So the barkeep comes up and says, "What the fuck
is
that sound?"
Yeah, it's a pretty loud...
floor.
It was pretty loud.
What the fuck?
Who littered in my bar or room?
You ever see that that video about like the college student who paid his college loans in pennies?
I want to do that. Yep. Just collect all the nickels and dimes I've ever had.
Just convince everybody to pay it in pennies, and college is like, stop paying pennies, you say. Stop making it so expensive that you can't lift all these pennies.
Anyway.
Actually, a friend in our cafeteria, there are cookies for 50 cents each, which is really cheap and it's great. And I usually buy obscene amounts of them because sugar addiction. But a friend of mine buys them off of me. And recently I upped the price to 75 cents because I'm sick of getting cookies for just paying what I paid for.
Yeah, tell him to get the cookies himself.
Yeah, get the cookies himself. Or pay the extra 25 cents.
Yeah, you're charging them a pickup
and
fee.
So they paid me in nickels.
That's when you tell them no cookie for you, because you're not an actual business that has to take money.
So now I have...
Those are cookie stonks.
Yes, and?
Stonks.
He needs to pay his college.
I mean...
It's for law school.
Oh, it's cookies, man. You gotta... I don't know.
I also got someone to pay $4 for a $2 cake.
Anyways.
They knew it was $2.
But they want that cake now. They paid.
Yeah, they wanted that cake. And, like, if you don't get to the cafeteria 5 minutes before the bell, you're not getting cake.
Oh my god, you're a scalper.
Like, I run from class to get and I always get the last piece of cake. I just fucking bolt it and go get the cake. I was gonna eat that cake.
Oh wow!
I wanted that cake myself.
To be honest, I would buy
but now,
it, honestly.
Oh, you can buy a $4 cake.
Or two $2 cakes and sell both of them for even more money.
And then buy more cakes.
Oh my god!
I thought I was the terrible person.
Astro,
no.
You're running a shipping.
Eventually,
a sugar cartel.
And then I can buy all the cakes from the cafeteria and then run an auction.
Yeah, eventually you can bribe the cafeteria lady to hold the cakes until you get there so that you don't even have to run in. And you get all the cakes.
And then we could just okay.
And then you get eat up by the fucking
starting at $2 for this cake.
Anyways. So Avlong is an asshole.
But I love this game.
So, before we do the good doctor roll, Kale, what do you do with all this copper in your room, by the way?
Well, most of it is still in the sack. It's just that the sack has a big hole in the side of it now. Yes. So you can't actually use the sack to carry them.
You should have taken the sack with you. This is mine.
I don't even have mending.
God, I thought you did.
Yeah, because you probably got that from the hey kids, let's learn mending. He knows how to do that. Well, no, not do that, but I don't know. It's in the book somewhere. He hasn't fully. I don't know, man.
It's
I was
that
just
thing
making
where
sure
wizards
that.
should be able to inscribe cantrips, but they can't because Wizards of the Coast are assholes.
Yeah, I have limited, resources here, man.
He just can't spare the ink. Never bothered.
I mean, you can just switch it on a long rest. Just leave it on the floor for the whole night. Oh my god!
Like, it's probably at the end of the day too. Like, you look at the coins all over the floor. I'm gonna deal with this in the morning. Just go to bed.
I know that feeling. I'm too tired for this.
Like, if that happened to me at the end of the day, I'd be like, I'm too tired for this. Wade through the coins and just go to bed.
Oh my god, that's 300 pounds of coins.
Oh god.
Enjoy.
Jeez. Kale, what do you do?
Yeah, well, I would probably just fucking lay down, make a spell book appear, and get him to at least stack the coins in a broken down sack until the next day when I can mend it fully.
Okay, spellbook, I'm going to bed.
Take it to the
So.
bank.
Right.
Yes.
But alright, so that's what Spellbook can ask him to one by one pick up the copper from the floor that has spilled out and put it back in the sack.
With his teeth.
But as you summon him, he does say, wait, what's his form, by the way?
I will give him a 4. Well, I can change it. I can give him.
Ginger
I'll
Jesus
give
is
him a 4
traumatized by Morris constantly calling his thing ugly, so he's not gonna make it a beholder anymore.
Oh.
I like the beholder.
Yeah, I'll give him a form of a bugbear.
Oblong.
Is it an oblong-shaped bugbear?
Not oblong. It's not oblong. It's a bugbear. What are you talking about?
He's projecting his issues.
But as
How's that
he
smell?
Summon him, Kale. Alrighty. So, alrighty. Kale, you summon your bugbear, and he begins to do the work for you. Alrighty then. So, at the end of the day, unless there's anything else Kale would like to do. Oh god.
Do it yourself.
No, Oblong held up his end of the deal, so he's leaving Kale alone.
Malicious compliance.
Also, this is after the interrogation, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is after the interrogation.
Kale, you just
when you
witnessed
get home for the night.
some of the most horrifying shit of your life? And you come home to this.
That's it, guys. Kale snaps. He finally snaps. He's going to the underground and make connections to start a government revolution.
I mean, Oblong's not part of the government.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop
take over the government and raise an army.
The Good Doctor's torture scenes, because I'm afraid I'll go deeper and deeper into that shit, and then it's going to be bad.
I'm afraid of what I'm capable of.
No, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Your technique is clumsy to start with.
Yeah.
Mildly hurt you sounded by that, Astro.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Well, I am
Clumsy
mildly
technique?
hurt by it.
I just came and said, like, oh, your technique is clumsy. Like I'm an old pro.
Technique.
Torture technique. Torture.
Well, I know my technique isn't that great, but to be fair, he's not expressly trying to torture her. He just wants to cut her up.
Yeah, he has an unhealthy obsession with like cutting things open, seeing what's in there. He wants to he wants to like rub his fingers on the intestines. Oh,
yes, exactly.
And this
he has an intestine fetish.
Serial killers are made.
Anyways,
well, that.
Hey, is there therapy in D&D?
I'm kidding.
Go to Raw and you'll
I'm
find
gonna rent a. I'm gonna rent an actual.
Go to Raw and go to the village full of snake people in like the center of the circle of death. Ask for a Tezratov She'll give you therapy.
Is there a
for
god of?
price.
Is there a god of therapy that I can sending spell to?
Yeah, there is. It's a god of therapy.
Mugshots.
I guess.
Yeah? Comical?
no, you say you are the god of therapy.
I thought it would be like
Me? Oh, no!
maybe Elise Tree. She might be really
no.
good at it by now.
Comical.
I think
Either way,
Elise
let
Tree.
us roll the wisdom saving throw of the individual.
Yep.
To see if she breaks this day.
I mean, it's
break. I don't want to
DC 16.
Nat 1, baby.
Box shots.
Well.
Box shots.
Yes,
Did we technically like, get a long rest effect from the sitting back and eating snacks? And shit?
Let's say that I was about to answer that, but got a bit too.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, doctor.
You and Ruin can take a rest during that, but the good doctor cannot, since he is the one leading the operation.
Yep.
Is that all right, the good doctor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. So Ruon and Kale, you can take a rest if you'd like to.
Why would I rest? There's a perfectly good specimen right here.
Why would I sleep off my dreams? When they're all
Why would I sleep when I am living the dream?
There it is, yeah.
Alright. So, with a 12, and the good doctor, Kale and Ruon, and also guards and Imdra, you guys are the only ones here. With your abhorrent action onto this person, the good doctor, you see that she is shivering. You see that she is like really, really pale, like deathly pale. You see that she's mumbling, trying to say words, but only incoherent. But you can only hear incoherent babbles exit her. She's not taking this well.
Ah, scheiße. I can't work
Do
this.
you ask her anything? She might. What?
What questions do we want her to answer?
Because I don't think the doctor's gonna ask. I think he's just cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's.
Yeah.
My colleagues have
Yeah,
some
like
questions for
he's
you.
torturing a woman for all day, and only after like 6 or 7 hours he realizes, wait, what am I doing here?
What do we want to know?
This research will be incredibly important for. But I forgot.
Carol would probably state like the most important information that we want right now is like why does the Frosted Eye want the Charlene, and where's the Mint, where is the Tiefling guy, and other locations of Frosted Eye outposts.
Could you give us some locations of the Frosted Eye outposts?
Through her garbled speech, you hear her say something. Our tower. Oh, our tower. I wish to see the prince. I wish to see the beloved Ice Maiden. The Wizard Tower.
Fascinating.
Ooh, yeah, like when she starts to cast detect thoughts again. Can I see
Alright, you cast
imagery of this tower
detect thought
from her? Can I have the imagery of the tower from her thoughts?
as you search her thoughts as she begins to frantically describe this tower. You see an image, Kale, in a cold, desolate plain of tundra. Out of the snow and ground, somewhat tilted to the right, this tower, this stone and make, completely ice-covered, frozen tower. And behind it, only about a few or so miles away, the sea.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no!
The sea of moving ice.
Oh no! Hey Astro.
Yeah?
Hey Astro, you know what that means?
I might.
Yeah. Can I wait, detect thoughts is concentration, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Kale would like to sending spell Orion. Oh shit, sending is not concentration. Oh yeah, look at that. So I don't break concentration.
No, it's not a phone call, it's instantaneous.
Yeah. He would like to sending spell Orion about and describe this tower and if he's seen it.
Have I seen it?
No, you'd have not. You have no idea what this tower is.
I'll
Orion.
respond with a negative.
Yeah, and watch out for it. Something like that.
Negative, Roger.
Right. Good dude. So lucky. But yeah, Kale would say to the good doctor. Wait, no, he wouldn't say he's a good doctor to the fucking girl. And about the Meridual incident. What do they call you, Meridual? What do they call
Give me a sec.
call it Meridual incident? Because I think they called it because well, as an adventuring group from what Durgar said.
Could you repeat your question?
Why does the Frosted Eye want the Ardeline and why do they call you Meridual? Why does it where they call it the Meridual incident? Where because the Meridual was supposed to be an adventuring group that attacked the Durgars, I think.
Alrighty. Okay, so. Oh, those little adorable dwarves in the mines. They were so easily. They were so adorable, especially when they screamed for their lives and for their families and their master. It was such a wonderful experience. It was for him It was always for him. Our master, the prince, Mint. Everything's for him. And in her mind, Kale, as she's saying this, you see this vision, this small glimpse into the past of what she's thinking. A distorted, a distorted memory of what happened. You see multiple Durgar miners being slaughtered with magic, swords, and other implements of death, as you see shadowy silhouettes of individuals, especially one of them being quite familiar, grabbing a lot of chardal, like a whole cart full of chardal.
How did you guys handle the madness effect from the shardling?
Right? Within an blessings, protection, the one we revere the most. She is able to give us everything we want. We just have to serve her with everything we have. She, Maiden of Frost, is our own source. And through her mind, you see visions of the Frost Maiden. This looming presence, this silhouette, bestowing her followers this magical protection from those who bring harm to her followers.
Do we get to see the Frost Maiden's hand out?
No, it's just a silhouette.
Alright, silhouette. Kill. You guys might be wondering, like, if I have detect thoughts, what would be this fucking moment? But because it's like.
Well, she wasn't breaking. Broken. She wasn't thinking about anything.
Well, I could push in deeper, like, with her unwilling. Fuck. Yeah, I could push in deeper.
It could take
but also, it's a good dog to hunt too.
The reason why I did that was because, like, if she's broken, it's easier to interrogate with someone who doesn't have thoughts. It'll be easier for East Haven's, progression and all that. And if I can task out like someone to interrogate her without me being there, my name sends a fear sort of to her. No, I guess I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
So she's like scared of me now. That's the goal.
No. Right now, she's more delirious and like really out of it to be.
No, that's not what I was. Not what I was saying. But all right, yeah, let's go on. Kale would he would push it deeper now. So make me save.
Alrighty, wisdom saving throw. DC 15, right?
Yes.
That is a 17.
Of course. I'd cast another one.
Alright. 22.
Ooh, I hate you.
Was that wisdom save like the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one.
What?
Okay. So everything before that was just surface thoughts. All right.
Yeah. But Kale would actually he would say like, do not resist. I want to get something else from your mind. At the first one, because I smart boy, he would think of that. Unless you not allow me on that. I don't know.
We already rolled for the second detect thought.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
That's all right. Fine. So the third one, he's saying this.
All right. Do you want to do an intimidation check or some sort of persuasion check with this, or what are you trying to do here?
I'm just asking her because after all this, like, she's had enough.
She is her head's in the clouds. She is like barely holding on with the amount of blood she's lost. You can cast detect thoughts another time if you want to.
No, I guess I would do an intimidation check.
Okay.
Oh, look at that 4 would you get?
With a 4, she seems to be more preoccupied with herself and her wallowing thoughts rather than your words. Do you want to try? No, you don't.
Cool beans. Yep, I would like to. He has a fucking +4 in wisdom. Let's do it again.
I mean, she is a cleric.
Yes.
Can I try and Oh no.
Okay, so you try it again. You try to dig into this individual's mind, which is somehow still protecting itself from your magical intrusion. So, 23.
Well, she's doing pretty good.
Yeah. I guess he won't say this right now. Kale would say like, fine, I'll do this later. I would like to ask another thing. Do you know how we get fuck?
No, we do not know how to get fucked.
Do you know the place where the young prince usually hides? Is it the tower? Oh, now she rolls low.
This time, when you ask Kale, you see that she is delirious. She is unable to understand what you're trying to say at the moment. She is not listening. Or she can barely understand you, I guess.
I will repeat that sentence loudly in her ears.
Cast the
Yes, this has
sending
gotten
spell
boring.
No, don't do
that.
that.
The good doctor will leave.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
As you try to push this question, Kale, with a louder voice, nothing. She is broken for now.
Fuck you. Right. At least we got a lead, but I have 3 other fucking 3rd level spells. I can cast it. Let's do that. Let's do the detect thoughts again. And he would get like progressively angrier as she resists.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the good doctor will leave.
Alrighty.
Oh, and by the way, Mr. Ludwig,
Well, anytime. This was fun until it became boring, but fun.
So, do you want any? Do you want a drink? I still have some.
Oh yeah. What do you have?
This meat. It doesn't look like meat, but it's meat.
Wunderbar, yes. I will have some, yeah.
I
There
think
you
East
go.
Haven is like.
Kale, how many times do you wanna? How many times do you wanna do detect thought?
Until she breaks. I have 3 shots left.
So you're doing another one?
Uh-huh.
Righty. So 15.
Hey guys, look at that. My DC. Oh motherfuck. Alright, let's do another one.
Okay. 21.
31.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright.
This woman
8!
is the
8!
So how much have you wasted
With your
now?
That is
I would
every single one of your spell slots, isn't it?
yes, and my neighbors would probably want to kill me after that, so you better fucking hurry up. Box shots.
Okay, so what you finally, with those continuous angry dives into her mind, you get in. What are you looking for? Also, could you post the spell, please?
Alright, cool.
Just fucking stop already! God damn it! Like, Kale's like got her by the collar, and he's just banging her head against the wall between every single casting of the spell.
Yes, he
I'm
would
sure
do
that's
that.
work.
This
Alright.
is a very angry man.
I'm pretty sure she's dead right now.
No.
God.
Well, I'm not healing him. Healing her.
As you begin to leave and you're not healing her, you hear a very stern cough from Lady Imdra.
Fine. I'll
The good
heal
doctor.
her. Fine.
Thank you for upholding your promise.
Yeah, I didn't kill her.
As
see?
you see her kind of give you a face of disgust. Like, concern and disgust. As you know.
I never took a Hippocratic oath.
But, Kale, what are you looking into? What do you want to know?
Hippocratic oath is for babies.
I want to know the connections between Earth Maxildanor and the Zentharum.
Max Zildanar and the Zentharum? Is that what you said?
Earth Maxildanor, I think Boxtrot knows who that is.
Yep. So, Kale, as you begin to probe
More than
deeper
that.
and find this information on Maxil Dinar of the Zentharum, you come up
And
empty,
the Zentharum.
as she doesn't know anything about this Maxil Dinar or the Zentharum. And
Right.
I would like you to please make a contested intelligence check as she tries to get you out of her mind.
The intelligence check is like, if I want to do another deep search, though, right?
Oh. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
But
Creature can use
but I
its
am going to do another one.
If it succeeds, the spell
This
ends.
time.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So, another
I'm
one. Let
going
us
to
do a contested intelligence check.
I will use my deep inspiration because I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Roll the fucking Where is it?
Okay. 20 on 40. Oh,
He rage quit.
oh no.
Oh my god, he got exactly the same. Ghost has just had the absolute worst luck this session.
Yep.
Oh, good lord.
Ghost.
Okay, buddy.
I'm gonna get called. The police is gonna fucking come. Someone's gonna think that there's
You're
been
getting
a murder.
Uh,
noise complaint.
You're gonna get evicted. No.
That's hilarious.
Thankfully, I don't think they're here right now.
But unfortunately, Kale, your probing is cut short as your spell fails.
The medic accidentally bumps into you while he's healing her.
I kick her in the stomach.
Scheiße, you're
Okay.
not making my
Oh,
job any
that's-
easier.
That's mean, Ghost.
Yeah.
It's
But,
not like he has the strength for it.
The good doctor, what do you use for healing on the lady?
Oh, just cure wounds.
Kind words.
Well, like, as a steady stream of a steady stream of spare the dying, and when she actually needs to be healed up, cure wounds.
Alrighty then. You cast spare the dying, and she's not dead or starting to die, but she is looking real rough. Like, ugh.
Yep.
You leave it at that?
I may as well give her a cure wounds.
Alrighty.
I'm bored with her.
Yeah,
She doesn't. I don't care. But
This one doesn't scream.
but she seems to want this. But the captain seems to want this lady alive. So
This one doesn't scream anymore. I'm done with it.
this one's intestines.
Alrighty then.
Oh my god.
So,
This one's intestines
Y'all-
have gotten soft.
They've
Foxtrot
always been
Ellis
soft. They're
continue.
intestines.
Softer.
Alright, anyways.
okay. Jolly.
Oh.
So y'all, unfortunately,
Nervous laughter. What the fuck?
yeah.
y'all were able to get some leads and a bit of information, but I do believe that the day has come to a close and you'll head off to your respective sleeping quarters, y'all?
But before that, like, we get out of the cell, and I would like to go to the Lady Imgra's office and talk to her for a bit.
She's
Would she?
she is right there at the, she has been watching all this time. Or
Yeah, but privacy.
oh, okay. Yeah, you gain a room alone with her. What do you say?
I stab her neck. No.
Jeez.
Kale would like to say, like, I was bluffing there at the prison about putting her in house arrest, but if you want to, you can show her a little kindness. I don't know if you're able to do that.
She gives you a stern and serious look. Do not worry. I was able to tell that you are bluffing to that buffoon. But no. Mercy shall not be shown to those who follow the Frost Maiden. That is final.
Fair enough. Have you got any news from Orion that he is right now?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah, have you got any reports from Orion recently?
At the moment, no. But if reports do come and they do entail your need, then I shall send it to you. So do not worry.
Yes, thank you for your cooperation. I know you are I know you're smart and would support the cause. But what was I gonna say? Hold on, brain. Okay. Do you know of any ice towers near the Sea of Floating Sea? Because if you don't, I might have
The
some
Sea of
people
Floating
that might.
Sea.
I'm stupid right now. Whatever it's fucking called.
I'm in a sea
But
full
yeah,
of water.
Kale says
The
like,
sea to shining sea?
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I
We're
might
such
have some
dickheads.
more experienced people who might know. Experience in the lands. I mean,
You see as she begins to look through a few journals and a few notebooks, but then she says, unfortunately, we are not so knowledgeable when it comes to structures near the sea of moving ice. So unfortunately, I do not know what you entail of a frozen tower by the sea.
right. Might have to return again tomorrow if yeah. I'll see you later. He goes out the room. He goes back to the fucking White Lady Inn, and he sees the copper
And
laying down, and he
yep.
kills himself. He jumps out the window.
Oh no. So,
He snaps his
that
neck and gets revived by the Frost Maiden, and now I am evil.
Teal
I don't
kills
think
you.
that's how it works, Kale.
Teal kills you.
You can join the rest of the party.
Oh.
No.
We do not like competitions.
Alrighty. So, y'all, unless there's anything else you'd like to do for the day, or plan out any other journeys you'd like to take, I do believe this is the end of the day.
Can I do something slightly retroactively?
Sure.
I would like to have gone to the cluttered pages to identify the lantern.
Alrighty. You would have it identified. Three What's her name again?
Sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire. She would ask to appraise it like 25 gold pieces.
25 gold. That's literally all of my gold. I'll ask her for to do it for 20.
She takes it.
All right.
She begins to cast Identify on it as she holds up a pearl encircled with a gold band attached to a chain. And after a few minutes or so, she looks back at you. Well, this seems to be some sort of magical lantern that only changes color. There is nothing else special about it.
Oh, so it's not an ever bright lantern?
No, it is a regular hooded lantern that changes color ever so often.
You can insight check that. She is a fucking crook.
And she slides the lantern back towards you.
That
I don't know,
is.
maybe.
Alright.
It's either
You could ask Kale about it.
it's either a timekeeping device, or it transforms under certain circumstances.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess Oblong will nod and just kind of place it on his hip, place it at his waist, and leave. And then
Before
he
you-
will fly. I'm sorry.
Before you do, though, as you begin to strap it, she will say, "Well, if you're interested in gaining a little bit of coin, I could get it off your hands for 80 gold pieces."
Can I do an insight check as to like see if it's worth more than that?
Go ahead.
Now, better question. Why would she buy that for 80 gold pieces if it just changes colors?
It would be a common magic item. Common magic items are between 50 and 100.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why did she need that? Okay, well, I guess, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of neat.
With a
I'll-
5, she's kind of hard to read, Avlog. You don't know.
Let's see. Avlong has no reason to doubt this woman, and he has no magical propensity. Teal doesn't want it. So yeah, he'll take that 80 gold.
Alrighty, and she procures the lantern from you. This will make a
Caramel
wonderful
lantern.
table piece.
Yeah, well,
And
how does it
yeah.
feel? How does it feel that this time you're the one who doesn't have any money or bitches?
What?
He's asking me how it feels to be the one without any money now.
I get
I'm
that, but
perfectly-
okay. But
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine at the moment, honestly. But yeah. So, the next morning, or do we do anything at the night?
does anyone want to do anything before y'all do a long rest?
I would like
well,
to rest.
I just walk around in the night. That's fine, and that's about all.
What the fuck?
Alright. Do you do it? Okay, yeah, you just take a midnight stroll, not suspicious at all.
Boxshots, can we roll something if he gets mugged? I want to see.
Nah, he's fine.
And we're like level 6. I'm sure he's fine. Unless,
Who'd
like,
want to
the-
mess with a guy with a sword?
2 swords.
Muggers can surround someone, overpower them. I don't know. That's usually a tactic, I think, especially with strong enemy.
Either way, unless y'all have anything else to do, you all wake up in the morning. Hail, you see Spellbook finishing up the copper pieces and storing them in the bag. I'm guessing you cast Mending on it?
Yes, I do. Actually, so bear, the lawful plane, the mecha, the little one-eyed guys.
Monodrone
Yeah, monodrone.
or Modron.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, modron.
Okay.
Yes, they still have hands and they're fucking cute.
They do,
have.
yes. Do you make you make Spellbook into a Modron? Monodron?
Well, into a modron. Looks like a modron, a tiny one.
Alrighty. He looks like one now.
Ending spell it.
And with that, you have a fixed bag.
I would like to exchange this back to the bank immediately. I'll
You
drag
have to
it.
hire 2 people.
No, I'll
Because
drag
it probably
it.
weighs
Can
more than
you-
you and your gear combined.
Can you carry it over?
Over encumbered
Okay,
is like
unless you-
half speed and all that.
Yeah.
What is your strength score?
9.
So you can carry 135 pounds. That's more than double your strength score. You're not picking that up.
That is a good point. I would like to
Yeah.
request Ruan to pick it up and drag it to the bank with me.
I'm sorry.
Could you help me, please?
How long's a dick?
I don't know how to.
Just drag this and follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll treat you to breakfast.
That's alright, I don't feel hungry.
That. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Is he like a fucking warforged in disguise? That's it. He's a Terminator.
Let's put some of these coins here and here, make sure nothing fell. What?
Did wait, actually, Cal would go to the innkeeper. He knows him, right?
Yeah.
He will like say that the ship is coming and would ask if Ruan did Ruan room here last night? Did he even sleep?
Were you keeping tabs on that?
Oh no, because
No, he's
the
asking the
innkeeper would.
innkeeper.
Oh, Ruan, did you sleep here last night?
No.
That's very concerning.
Yeah, the barkeep gives you a shake, a head shake, saying no, you did not sleep here last night.
Very well. He would proceed to go to the bank with probably Terminator.
All right. So Ruan, with your greater strength, you carry the bag of copper, and with Kale in tow, you make it to the bank, the lustrous silver, and you exchange it for 150 gold pieces.
Yes.
Ah.
I would say that.
My arms are gonna be falling off. Ah.
What are you doing?
Feels like my arms are falling off.
Oh. Okay, so he does feel pain. Yep. He'll go back to the White Lady and like look for the party to meet up.
All
Where the
right.
fuck does
So-
Keel go?
Hmm?
He's in the White Lady Inn, I think. Oh no, she's outside. Isn't she? She's
Yeah,
like in
she
a
had-
tent outside the city.
No, no tent. She had set out to sit amongst the trees to do this. Of course, that only took a couple of hours, so she's probably changed into a more civilian clothes and head back to the inn. Have some actual fucking relaxation time for once.
So I would say everyone is congregated at the White Lady Inn, either having breakfast, still sleeping in, or just enjoying their morning.
Kale would announce to the party like, all right, so yesterday the three of us tried to extract the information from the prisoner. It seems like she knows quite a few things, but yes, we got a lead. since you two are the most well-traveled out of all of us, do you know about the ice tower near the Sea of Floating Ice?
Okay.
What was that? Sorry.
No.
Do I?
Do they know?
Sorry, am I kind of far from the mic? I said do I?
Roll me a
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Roll me a history check, too.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
No.
The check.
Dude.
Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a certain list of things I'm supposed to be proficient in, but I did not have enough proficiency for that list.
I mean, it's quite a big danger. Big there. Does the teal spirit keep tabs on those things?
I mean, it depends. She may not see this prince and servants as a threat so much as just some taunted up followers. She's more worried about the whole endless winter thing.
I have some spells left. I can detect thoughts. The prisoner.
This is the next day.
About how we get to the tower. Boxrods, can we fast forward this process?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, at Boxrods, if you roll good, I will scream. I will scream to your ears. I will come to Philippines.
If he rolls low, you're gonna scream from victory.
Yeah. Yes, Boxrods, I have been to Philippines. I have been to your house. It's in the countryside, isn't it, Boxrods? Does the green fields of hay ring a bell?
I don't know what you're talking
hay
about.
Is not green. Yellow Yellow fields of hay ring a bell.
I'm not even from there, dude. Anyway.
Anyways, that
From
morning.
Philippines?
No. Yes, Avlog, go ahead. Sorry.
What?
That morning when the group is gathered, Avlong would tell everyone, there is a group of goblins on the west side of the mountain. Perhaps I am Bugbear. I am one of them. Maybe if I challenge leader, I can become leader. And get them on, and they can help us fight the dwarves.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe fight the Frosted Eye too. I think it will be good as long as
Oblong will shake his head at Rowan and say, "With what I hear of group, not goblin leader, hobgoblin leader."
Also, goblins can get pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones apparently have advanced fucking technology. They might have guns or some shit. I was scared of that.
Yeah. Oblong wants to try and 1v1 the leader.
Yeah.
1v4.
Well,
yeah.
I fully
That's how goblins work, isn't
yours.
it? The biggest asshole is the leader.
Basically, yeah. Go ahead, Ghost.
Yeah. Well, I trust fully in your strength, and as long as they're not in the city, people will be fine.
As long as they're not what?
In the city and creeping out the fucking civilians.
Don't worry. Corral not here.
You son of a bitch. Does he say that?
Dang.
No. He doesn't even know who Corral is.
Well, fuck. Alright. Yeah, he... unless you guys have something brought up, Kill will go to the prison again.
Righty, and you're going to do the same thing, right? Digging into her thoughts?
Yes. This time, I don't think I need the doctor's help, because I'm, like, doing detect thoughts directly.
Alrighty. So, how many times are you... Okay, until you just succeed, right?
Yes, Boxtrots.
Okay. So, everyone else, do you have anything... Is there any location or information you'd like to procure while you're in town?
God. Avlong would see if Teal wants any of the weapons that he has. Like, for undead and stuff like that. Like all the shields and war picks and javelins.
Well, this time, we're trying to establish a better connection with those Throatland. When we have...
Alright, he'll just hold on to them then.
Dang.
21.
Alright, this time about how we fucking get to the ice castle.
Alright.
The sea of floating.
She's going to use her lucky point on that failure.
Oh, she doesn't.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
She
I'm
has
not
lucky.
Right now. No,
She
no,
does?
Why does she have feet, Boxtrot?
Because she's an anti-party.
I gave her
she
feet
doesn't have
from
feet
the last
anymore. You cut them off. Oh, Burr cut them
No.
off.
Yeah, but she missed that one. It was
22.
a very lucky feat.
Boxtrot, why do you do this? Why lucky of all things? Of all
Because
fucking
She just-
feet!
She just
She's a spellcaster!
you know how useful lucky is for spellcasting?
Ghost is losing his fucking
How
mind.
many feet are there in D&D?
Generally,
Why does she
two.
choose this
But
one?
I don't.
You don't like it when it's used against you, huh, Ghost?
No! I'm using 6 spell slots! All of them are high leveled!
Did you
What the fuck?
Ghost, you know there are ways to reduce someone's capability of making spell saves, right?
What?
Are there?
Yeah, like exhaustion and poison.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, hey Boxtrots, can we retcon all of this?
No. Do
I
you
will
want to
buy-
make another detect thoughts?
I will buy poison from the apothecary.
Drugging people. There's also happens to be a item known as Truth Serum or Potion of Truth Telling.
There
One
is.
of them. Yeah, there
There
has to
is.
be a magic item for that.
Let's
I spent
kill.
2 hours of the session. Why the fuck didn't you tell me this?
I don't know. We thought you
You're
planned all this
supposed to
out.
be the brain cell. I told you
Kale.
that this is the one thing that I have not planned. I have not written anything about this.
Ghost, come on.
As you exit out to buy poison, Imdra will ask you, like, what? Because she is, like, here every time you need to talk with a prisoner. She'll ask you, like, where are you going?
To buy a weak
If you-
poison to make her very ill and unable to concentrate.
No, he will not say that.
Actually, it's
If you need something, Kale, we can have one of our guards get it for you.
I say poison. I mean like drugs in general. Poisoned effect.
Oh yes. Can you tell your one of your guards that I'm looking for truth serum? And does regular poison work that freaky? I think because like the poison effect is like disadvantage on something. I forgot.
There is no This is basically like a slight homebrew DM ruling kind of thing. Basically, you'd have to go to the apothecary and say like, I need something that will make you very bleary and unable to concentrate. So, like, fucking crack or something like that. It's just drugs, just hard fucking drugs.
Oh, crack. Yeah.
Give
say
them
like
weed.
ask the apothecary for some fucking what's it called, truth serum, and or something that can blur out someone's thoughts, and make sure to say that Kilmore needs it. Maybe he'll give you a discount of the kindness of his heart.
Unfortunately, if this is an expense of your own, you should procure your own money to buy it, Kale. This is not a government charity.
I am planning to do that, yes. He'll give out, like, fucking... Shit, how much is that? Box rots, how much would you say a truth serum is?
It's an actual item.
You're not even sure if they would even have that kind of magic or item where you're going. You do remember, Kale, that the Purple Leaf Apothecary is not a very profitable place. They probably don't have that stuff.
Even after I invested in them?
Well, it's not. It's mostly like ingredients, and that stuff takes time, and why would an apothecary make truth serum? Unless they're commissioned to do so.
Potion of
advantage.
Unless they do have one, maybe. Who knows?
It's a poison, to be exact.
But
either way,
with the crack thing, right? Would you even consider it to these saves?
You can certainly try, yeah.
I've been trying so fucking hard. I've consumed a lot of resources. Boxrots, I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit.
Boxrots, I did find it. It's in the poisons area on the Roll20 list. It is
150 gold.
Yeah, truth serum ingested 150 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying I found it. It's
okay.
real.
Okay. I get it. Cool.
50 gold. That's pretty a lot.
Well, the problem is not the truth serum, the item. The problem is where you would procure such an item, per se. That's what I'm trying to say here for Kale.
Yes.
But Kale, the guard is sent off, and after about a few minutes, he does return with a vial of grayish ash powder.
Crack cocaine.
No, it's not. As he approaches, he says that the store owner said that this one use would cost about 50 gold pieces, and I How much money did you give this guy?
I think I gave him. I don't think I specified the amount. I would give him 250.
All right. He'd give you back the change, and he'd show you this ash powder substance. He says that the apothecary man said that you are to apply this onto the tongue of the individual, and as they ingest it, they would grow drowsy and uncollected for about an hour's time. Is this suitable for what you're doing?
Yes. Did you also get some the drugs that the drugs that will make her like get disadvantage con saves, or like wisdom or anything? Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is all that I can procure. The rest are more healing salves and nothing of what you described.
There's also just like causing them immense pain while they're trying to fight you out.
But I don't think that's mechanically possible though. No.
So get someone to stab her hand.
There's also the prospect of if someone is asleep, can they resist her?
I'd say yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's fucking knock her out.
He said yes, as in like.
We gotta do something.
You know,
the boy's about to explode.
You fear that we found two people enjoy torturing people a lot.
This is out of hate.
Either way, Kale, do you apply this powder to the individual to do your stuff?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Alright, as you do.
How much is one again? 50 or 150?
50 gold pieces for one dose.
Okay, so I bought 5 uses.
5 uses? Do you
use them all at once to give her a quintuple disadvantage?
Wait, is that could that work? I meant like
I'm pretty sure that would knock her out.
Shush. No, nobody say anything. Maybe
she would probably die.
Yeah.
No, I never applied that. Because I have 5 uses because of the 250 gold I gave to the guards. I would give them one by one, of course. Come on, guys. Yeah.
The store would own.
The truth is 150, not 250.
It's not true serum. It's like just something to give the poisoned effect so that she has disadvantage.
Okay.
The store would only have 2 vials of this kale, unfortunately.
Cool beans. I got 2 vials and golden. Right. I would apply 1, please, and see the effect.
Alrighty then. I will roll a Constitution saving throw to see if they are taken by this effect. Let's see.
I'm gonna cry so fucking hard after this session.
19.
Well,
unfortunately,
she needs some more.
Unfortunately, with the first dosage, he is
anything. Roll another one.
Able to. Okay.
he's gonna fucking pop monster hunts.
-1.
Oh my.
She now has disadvantage to all ability checks for an hour. And saving throws.
Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck?
Throwing up.
Well, I don't think that's what this person does.
Fucking. God, freaking my throat hurts.
Choking.
I then do the detect thoughts, please.
Teal just walks into
Alrighty.
the room. Tell us what we want to know. I will bend your soul and deny you your afterlife. No. That does not happen. Teal's not there.
Alright, so wisdom save with disadvantage. 20.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
You know,
No.
when it was the basilisk eggs, it was funny. This time I actually feel bad for Ghost. This is fun.
I want to cry.
Oh my god.
It
What are you
sounds
doing
like
now?
Ew.
it sounds like she
I'm at
needs
Ghost.
I have one more shot at this.
Alright, with disadvantage. 20. Oh my.
I'm gonna quit the game, dude. I don't fucking give a shit anymore.
Oh my
19
god!
Oh my
and
god.
a 20. What the hell is that?
Buckshots, what is this when everything else happening? Why do you suddenly have amazing rolls?
I don't know. This is. Oh my god. Also, oh no.
This game fucking hates Ghost. Oh my god. I'm done for the night. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh no.
Poor Ghost.
Okay. Well, I do want to ask you all though. Where do y'all want to go next? What is the next plan of action?
Well, I think we're trying to pull information out of this NPC so we can figure that out. That's
Okay.
the worst part. This isn't one of Ghost's like cockamamie schemes. He's got a great point here.
Let's see.
You can go. Alright. Avlong will go around the city, like, towards the seedier elements, and ask about the tower. The ice tower, near the Sea of Frozen. Near the Sea of Moving Ice.
Who are you asking?
Like the back alley people, the smugglers and crooks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Can one try and find those dwarves that
William.
those pirate information from?
Yes, box front.
As you use some of your data, ask any of the shady or underground people of the city. Unfortunately, they don't really know anything about this. William.
Alright.
Ghost. Oh.
Ghosts? Don't stop playing Morrowind. Get in the game.
He is in the game.
Get in and out of
Ghost,
the,
I'm so
of the
sorry.
game. Come on now. Come on. Oh, he's out of the game.
Ghost, come on, what are you doing?
I'm in despair.
Oh man.
Let's say Ghost.
I'm gonna go and ask the dwarves. The point I made.
Let's say Ghost. If you use your whole day tomorrow, let's say that if you want, let's say tomorrow, you can buy another vial of poison or dizzy juice, powder, whatever, and we can procure you that information. As eventually she'll fail, right? Eventually.
She has lucky box shots.
That is true. Oh my god, yeah, that's true.
Cracking a cultist isn't easy.
Let's say you can take 2 of your days and get a guaranteed you can get this information.
Boxy Waxy.
There's also like
Yes?
This lady has been going through constant wisdom save after wisdom save after wisdom save. There's gonna be a point where she's just, fuck it, I'm not. Like, she... After enough consecutive wisdom saves,
No.
I feel like it would be harder to hold on.
She's a zealot.
Yeah.
She's a zealot. Oh yeah, maybe, perhaps, I don't know.
Would probably sooner die.
Let's just say if you use your entire day tomorrow, you can get that information. You don't have to use any poison, you just use your entire energy and spell slots, and you are able to procure that information.
Yes. So how the fuck do we get there, Boxtrot?
But I would like to ask you though, today though, is there anything you'd like to do every Any prep, any buying, any...
I don't know where we're going or what we're doing.
There is Karkalok with William and Avlong.
I guess we could go and pick on some goblins, or at least that's what I say, but these are going to be weird super goblins.
Can I ask the dwarves that told me about the pirates about anything about ice towers?
Nothing I can do in this little time.
With the dwarves, unfortunately, no comment. They also would not know anything about this strange tower near the sea.
So then I guess I'll spend this day looking for information on the goblins. They're advanced, at least that's what it said. So let's see in what way they are advanced.
Righty. Roll Avlog. Do you just... Alright. You're using your day for this, right? To get this info? Alrighty. Avlog, you would hear rumors and even sightings of goblins and goblinoid creatures trudging through the snow, shipping or carrying in giant sleds being pulled by polar bears. They have strange... How do I describe this? They've procured some sort of substance or material that they are able to use to their benefit somehow. And ever since then, they've been able to get this material or substance, they've been kind of a menace in their area. You know, travelers, hunters, scouts, whoever enters into their domain don't really come back. You would get the information or sighting that the material that they were lugging through the snow and into their encampment is some sort of purpley, shimmery material. That's what you're able to get.
It's the black ice. It's the Chardolin.
No, it's the purple metal that Simon makes his axe out of.
That's less funny.
Purple metal.
That's what I thought too.
We still don't know what the hell this metal is.
I don't know.
But yep, that's what you get off long.
Interesting.
But at the end of the day, Kale.
Wait, Buckshots, how's Simon's research going on?
What was that?
How's Simon's research on the blue crystals going along?
I will get to that after the session.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. No problem.
Is Ryan back yet after all these fucking days?
Hold on. Simon. All right. Over table, I've not really prepared that part yet, Ghost and Astro.
Yes.
So for now, I'm unable to give you like a good. I can't make it better right now unless you want me to. How do you say this? Wing it. I haven't done the prep for that yet.
So I was just asking to make. It's asking to know stuff. I don't. It's alright. You can tell me later.
Yeah, with the whole purple. No, not purple. With the whole Bluestone and Orion's mission. I still have yet to prepare that part yet, fortunately.
Yep. That's fine.
But at the end of the day, Kale, you are able to procure the location of this tower covered in ice by the sea with your final spell slot at the end of the day. Let me drag you all to the big map. Give me a sec.
Does it? Can the teal spirit be able to provide the protection from the Charlene as the Frosted Eye members did?
Possibly, but it depends on the circumstances of how the protection is bestowed. If it's a typical protection from good and evil, most definitely. If it requires something more specific, she would basically have to research the eldritch knowledge involved, so she'd need a source of that.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, we would not have found that if it's just it's near the sea of floating ice.
Yeah, it depends. Oh wow, it's actually out in the fucking frozen Deathlands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it's in the frozen sea.
Yeah. Guys,
which is where I'm going anyway. Which is where I have to go anyway to find pirates.
Yeah, we're actually gonna leave town. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two ways we can go, and we would leave basically all the towns. Karkalach, which is massively southwest, or this tower, which is massively to the north.
Where is Karkalach?
Bottom left.
I don't. Where is this goblin place? I see a point. I don't know if that's the place.
Karkalach. Okay.
Yeah.
Karkalach.
Bottom left.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot. That's a lot farther than I thought. Okay, then.
That would take us closer to the southwood, to Teal's territory, so she'd probably know the way. Which is useful.
So, where are y'all going, y'all?
Man, I could just sending spell Teal's hag lady, and maybe because she's a scryer and all that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know where? Have you ever met Teal's hag lady?
Yeah, Bushka. You've never met Bushka. Could have asked Teal to contact Bushka though. Because that Teal, don't you know a seer? And you definitely would have heard the Witch of the Southwood has multiple legends. And one of them was oh, that she's a seer and will tell your fortune for a price and stuff like that, so yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Ghost, I was trying to express earlier that you do actually have an okay collection of resources to get information that you're not utilizing right now, but, you were in the mood.
Yeah, you did it was a very good idea to, try and collect this information.
That's true.
Great.
We do need it.
I'm gonna play Fallout 76 to torture myself even further.
I would recommend Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, because at least that won't cost you extra money.
Well, y'all, we are ending the session soon, and I would like to know where you're going next, so I can have a heads up on what to get ready for next session.